that you have to
I
remind
think
me.
I would have actually entirely forgotten about that if you didn't mention it, but I do remember it happening.
I mentioned a lot of things, such as this recap, where you went into a nice little pyramid, and in that nice little pyramid, you get into some little fights. They were little fights. Let's be honest here. And you found some strange people who were doing some almost childish things, playing some drums, making some shadow puppets, and well, Brutus couldn't really pass up the opportunity and proceeded to be baptized in the name of Gorm. And so he took up the religious mantle, got his all a pass into this particular place.
The benefits were worth it.
Yeah, they also have dental, like...
Oh yes, you converted for the tax benefits. You tend to do a lot of things for tax benefits. You got married in hell for it.
I'm noticing a theme here. But, killed some cultists wearing a mask. That's what I'm missing. I've been thinking, what am I missing? I'm missing my D&D Beyond tab, so I can actually show you images from that.
This campaign, I'll be the one officiating a marriage.
I can't wait.
Well, if I
for the
die
next
first.
campaign. We can figure out where we can fit
I'll
in
make another
Lost
fucking
that
cleric.
time. Yay!
But, yous went further down, found a little hole part, and we really left it off on a question, which I have had answered since, was, can he really just ritual cast now? For everybody at home wondering now, if you have the ability to cast a spell, and that spell has the ritual tag, you can ritually cast that spell if it's prepared. Unless you're a wizard, then you still have the caveat that you can ritually cast any spell that you have prepared or otherwise. So wizards still have that little bit that makes them a little bit special. So if everybody would just like to hold X and quickly pat their little wizard on the head, it'd be fantastic.
Hey.
I
My head is
see
still
myself.
spreading. I've been rewatching Fearin, and it's affecting my writing.
I think
Pips,
we're on the. We're not all on the same map, are we?
we are not, no, but it's okay.
Yumi went down.
Yep.
And I think everybody else was going down as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Going down on your mom.
Well, that there is unfortunate for you, truly.
I know.
You said that I know was such a sad amount of shame.
Yeah.
Ruby's not the one related to her. Who said that?
Who said that?
Anyway,
Joe said that.
as y'all descend, and as one of you gets violently attacked by the sounds of it, you enter the four walls of this burial chamber. Sport colourful murals of human court jesters entertaining their king and queen. A niche on the eastern wall holds a humble coffin. And you watch as the ramp that you've descended upon seems to ding back up like on a very perfect counterweight. Okay, he's all off of each other and all off of the coffin. As you have descended.
Into Avernus. Oh, wait.
Remember guys, Pepsi's religion, it's totally underground.
It's indie.
It rocks.
It's from a little god. I doubt you've heard of it, you know.
You would have heard of him, he's not from around here. He goes to a separate
Yeah, bro.
continent.
Look, I joined because I wanted the benefits. Like, get this cool mask and spear.
Bro, you don't know of my god. They got to a different pantheon, okay?
My god's name is like Morgan or something.
Such a cool guy, and every weekend he brings us in coffee.
Yeah, bro. Like, religion's so small, we fit on a bus, bro.
We've all got matching trainers. No, not too deep a cut for everybody. All right.
No, I know which one you mean. I mean, oh god, do you guys know Grandmaster Keith? No? Okay. It's a TikTok series about the guy that doesn't know he's in a cult.
Oh.
Oh, I need to watch this shit now. But
Writing inspiration.
no, I just think it sounds funny. As you descend into this prickly area, hopefully now you can all see. Not all at once.
I can see these
Oh.
nuts.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I had a load.
Is this a coffin?
Yes.
I can make it yours. Oh. I have not
Yeah,
slept.
we can exhume the jesters and take out their funny bone.
That's
Why
a
is it so
coffin.
color-
Bless you.
What gave it away? Was it the shape fox?
I mean, if you're coughing, bless you.
Also, why is it so colorful?
The walls of this burial chamber sport colourful murals of a human court jester entertaining their king and queen.
This is a jester that died.
I hope that
That's amazing timing. You know, April 1st.
hope that clarifies things for you.
Well, can we like make sure this thing isn't trapped before we want to open it up?
Oh, we
If we
want to
do.
open it up, do we?
I can investigate
I
it.
do. I want to see a dead clown.
You got this, boss! You've got this!
Yeah, can I have
If you guys investigate it, I'll.
Can I
Yeah, if
investigate?
you investigate, I'll help.
Yeah, you can investigate it.
I'll give
Oh,
you
yeah.
guidance. Here we go.
Okay, let me.
Brutus is a shot trained on that coffin.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, that's a 30 on investigation, baby!
It's a coffin.
Never investigate. Nothing better.
Colourful. In fact, I'll give you this. It's made of cherry wood.
Oh hell yeah! Well, that right there is a coffin made out of cherry wood.
It's not trapped.
Can
from
I
what you
open
can
it?
see. Yeah. There's like you can see on like one end. There's little hinges for it to be opened on, but there's no lock on this side. As you place your fingers in and start to lift it up, and as you do, just the lid immediately springs up. It's just the body of the jester just flies up and kind of seems to like do a little jig as gravity takes it with this spring before, after a little moment, the body now just lies there completely lifeless.
I suppose his name was Jack. Because it's Jack in the Box. Jack the Jester. I don't know if I did something smart or stupid.
Assume stupid.
Why not both?
No, I'm trying to figure out if Matthew just figured out that is what the joke is.
No,
Or he
no,
should-
I realized that was the joke when I read the little box about what happens when you open it up. I'm wondering as whether or not that's you just understanding that's what the joke is. Because
Well, no,
you're the only one that's laughing about this.
We didn't have his name yet.
True.
So it's just like, let me guess, is it Jack?
Made me giggle.
See? Fuck you, cunt!
But yeah, the coffin is empty, barring the spring and lack of jester. The body is quite well preserved, but you can tell that they've definitely been dead at least 100 years.
Why, did it look like your mom? Anyway.
Well,
You know, you
I
made like your
suppose
mum
so.
joke like at least once a minute for 11 minutes, and I don't know if you've noticed, nobody's laughing.
I know.
what I expected. I guess a corpse in a coffin would be fitting. It's a little disappointing, though.
Well, my reasoning has deducted this guy will probably be named Jack.
Great. That's
Why?
very helpful.
Because it's Jack.
Why would his name be Jack? What, he did what in the box?
He's got the lowest intelligence here, but not by much. As you are here by the door, it's a very standard looking wooden door. Not wooden door, stone door to all the other rest. However, rather than having a nail with a bit of wood, this one actually seems to have like a carved in handle. Kind of, I'll say like a refrigerator handle more than anything. A little bit you just stick your hand in and pull out.
Can I hear anything beyond it?
You can roll or go passive, dealer's choice.
I like to roll. Let's see how we do it.
Is it a good night for Tom? Let's find out. Well, it's above a 10.
Average, yeah.
Yeah, seems so quiet. You don't hear anything more than what you did upstairs, really. You listen out.
And then what's in the corners? Are they barrels or statues?
They are urns. Colorful urns.
Walk over, do they? If you touch it, does it feel like it's got like liquid in it or something like that?
No, you touch it, you know, maybe roll it a little bit. It's quite light. You know, it looks heavy for a clay pot, but it is still quite light as well. It doesn't seem like there's any liquid in it.
If you sort of, does it seem like it's possible to pick it up, or does it look like it's
Yeah, you could pick it up, you could take the lid off it. It's very much freestanding. There is like a wax seal around the lid, but nothing you couldn't break with brute force or cut open with a knife.
Throw Brutus at it.
What colours are they? Or are they coloured?
They are coloured, yes.
Must contain myself.
They are... Are you seeing in colour? Yeah?
We're seeing color. I think last I remember there was light being cast.
Yeah, so, yeah, the colours are as they seem: blue, green, yellow, red.
I will move over and pick up the red one.
Beep, beep, beep. You pick it up. Another heavy-ish feeling urn, but once again it doesn't seem to be filled with any liquid.
I just carry it around for the moment.
I'm intrigued and confused simultaneously. We'll see where this goes. You pick up the big red urn.
Is his name Clifford?
That was a dog.
No.
Well, not anymore. Clearly.
Do you
Oh,
put the urn in your bag of
That's
holding?
fucked.
Did Clifford die?
If you saw that live action film with Jack Whitehall, you'd wish. But yeah. Is anybody doing anything else in this 20 by 20 room?
I can't believe a man would do that in a box.
I mean,
There's nothing exceptional about the corpse other than it just being dead for a while, right?
Fortunately, there are no snakes in this room that need to be fought.
I don't know, Amber's here.
Horo's here.
That's
Clive will pinch his brow and kind of, shake his head and look around the room. What's going on?
Here, I'll put it in the... Here you go for you.
Oh, we killed you.
That's alright, I can live with
I
that.
put it in the chat, just the entire text box. And then they opened the coffin and a jester on a spring flew out at them and kind of dangled there and done like a little dance, but he's very much been dead for 100 years or so.
You talked as me. I just started telling you this in a
Next
Scottish
question.
accent.
Bigger
Next
picture.
question.
Bigger picture. We went into the ziggurat, which is where this is. This is on the 3rd or 4th level down. But before that, we'd gone off tracking someone else, another party. We came across wasps who almost killed us, but we saved the guy beneath Amber, who's Amber's new bodyguard.
What happened to Brutus?
I
He
still
got
don't
fired.
know.
Brutus got demoted.
And then we dragged everyone in here, and this is on like the 3rd or 4th level. And Brutus found God down here. He was converted to some kind of cultish religion. And I think, didn't we fight another group of cults? I think there are 2 or 3 other kind of like other religions down here, supposedly.
You fought.
Yes, one of Zorgon, I believe, and another dude.
Let me get the mask up for you just now. It's one of those ones that's like 100 pages down, but you fought some guys with masks that look like this. Pepsi was given a mask that looks like this, and is part of that religious group.
Which
Cool.
still looks
Thank you
like...
for the quick update.
Which we don't see because he wears a mask the entire time, so...
Where's the mask?
Basically, the mask slotted into my helmet.
No,
Isn't
no.
that Japanese culture thing where it's like one mask you show to your friends, one mask you show to your family, and one
Yeah,
mask you
that's-
show to yourself?
That is a
Something like
Japanese
that.
culture thing, yes. No, I was saying that fucking British religion looks like Thanos.
Basically, it's a cult of Moradin.
It kind of does, yeah. And what's up with the urns? Aziri's just picking them up and carrying
I
them
picked
around.
I picked up a red one, yeah.
Ziri doing a Ziri shit, man. Like, we don't question it.
Did anyone already make a check to see if there's anything else like niche type deals or secret buttons or whatever?
No,
Because
they
otherwise it
investigated
feels
the
like we're in a
coffin.
otherwise it feels like we're in a McDonald's play place and I don't know what we're
There's
doing
no
here. then.
McDonald's in the graveyard.
Amber
could-
investigated the coffin, and I picked
With
up
a
an
30.
Could Clive just kind of go around the walls, ask Itchy or sign to Itchy, could you help me please? Look for, you know, if there's anything else in here, and look for small alcoves or buttons or things you can really like grip your fingers in, things like that. You know.
Sure.
I'll give
Yeah.
the help action.
Roll investigation or perception, dealer's choice.
Wait, should I roll instead?
Nah, mate. You said you'd help. Clive is confident in his
Sure.
ability.
Okay. That's actually not so bad.
The walls are smooth. There's nothing nice, smooth, mosaiced, but no hidden little buttons that you drag your finger across, no hidden little niches. All good in the hood. Ignore the multitude
Right,
of dice I'm rolling.
These,
Novelier
these-
bumps, reduce your lumps.
What the fuck are you saying? He's ready to go. He'll place his hand on the door and look at the others that are eerily quiet. And
Aziri
Clive
shrugs
will
his-
open the door and step out.
You
I gotta ask, is the rest of the party, do they turn into statues or something? What's up?
I'm beginning to feel that way, I'll be honest with you.
Turn into? What do you
I'm
mean?
admittedly really tired, and I'm also not quite sure what to do in this very moment. So I'm.
Honestly, I don't have much to add to the situation. Hey.
Yeah,
I'll go
I
make
don't.
chicken.
Door's just been there the whole time. It's like, maybe I could open the door, I'll just stand here.
I also have a severe
Spare
case.
prick at a
I
wedding.
thought the door was the way we came up from, because
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was. Yes.
I
Is
also
this where we came from,
edge
right?
of the eaves.
No.
Oh, did
I
we
thought it
drop
was.
into that room?
Yeah.
As you head forth down the dusty corridor, there is nothing of note. Nice dusty walls more than anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up on the big screen so that way I have all the fucking numbers. There we go. Now we know where we are. Finally making use of those 4 screens. 3 of which have the same map on them. Oh fuck, Zig! Ruby, you have access to Zig. Why are you not moving Zig?
I don't have access to Zig, I think.
You should have access to Zig. I gave you access. Oh yeah, Zig is Ruby's.
Oh, the little kid.
Slave.
Oh, I have access
Yeah.
to Zig. He just doesn't show up at the bottom for my screen, so it's like...
You see, Amber continued the legacy of Smiles and Q of enslavement.
No. I pay
Couldn't be
people.
more proud of them.
I'm just currently a little bit short on cash.
See,
So slavery.
it's this widens off into a T junction. It goes off to the player right as you take a little look on there. There's another junction immediately to the north, but also continuing to the east. And a door directly to the north on one of these. Yeah, Moz?
Right. Clive was saying, should we, explore hallways first and then rooms to prevent surprises?
Sure.
Cool.
Unless you
Alright.
think you leave the door behind us.
Yeah. Oh. I hadn't thought of that. To be honest.
Is there, did you say, is it dusty down here? Is that, or is that just flavour text?
A little dusty, like, you would be expecting it to be dustier than it actually is.
So it's not really dusty enough to notice that there's like one set of footprints walking down, or a trail walking down the middle of the corridor. It's not that dusty.
There is what we would say is like a clean channel of dust down the centre, and it does seem to go all round as to show all routes well travelled.
Fucking hell, this place is huge, mate.
It's almost like you're in Pyramid.
Are pyramids normally this big?
Yeah.
They're pretty large.
It's a ziggurat, not a pyramid.
A pyramid is a ziggurat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a ziggurat a pyramid.
No,
You are a pyramid.
no, because the
Oh.
great
I think-
the great ziggurat of
I
Ur
just
was
hear
like
a
a
very quiet
parallelogram.
yes from the smartest man in the room.
All ziggurats are pyramids, but I don't think all pyramids are ziggurats.
Oh, we're really gonna get into this theological debate down here, guys. Really.
It's a Venn diagram, mate. And then
Alright, time to kill Gorilla, I
in the bottom
guess.
circle, you have the food pyramid.
You find a door. A rather standard-looking door, similar to the one you've seen prior. However, this one, again, has a nail through the door, and then a bit of rope through that nail.
What is that, like a doorbell?
No, that's the handle.
Oh, okay. I want to knock on the
Bit-
door so bad.
It's a stone door, so if you want to knock on it, you can knock on it, honey.
Oh, that's not going to do
Lost
much,
where
is it?
everybody ran off to.
Yeah, he'll put his hands on it. I don't know how the doorknob works. He'll open it.
I don't know how a doorknob works. As you open the door, a coffin adorned with glass stars rests atop a squared dais in this burial chamber. Magical flames dance above 2 brass jars, one at each end of the coffin, illuminating scenes on the ceiling of an astrologer, creating maps of both the sky and his realm.
He's okay.
This area is brightly lit.
Can I? I'm just gonna go ahead, fuck it, and open this one as well.
Yep.
Or is it locked?
No. It's just you're having an issue seeing the door. That was all. Another long and dusty corridor.
Right. It's a little fucky with the walls, by the way, but
Yeah, it's because it's because these maps are actually 10-foot square, and then had to half the DPI to make it 5 foot. So to enter and exit all rooms, you got to walk in diagonally.
that's alright.
God, I love maps like this.
Love having to do a cross breach to enter a room.
There's a door like here, look.
We're so bishop coded.
Where are you? Oh, that door, similar to all other doors. Stone, little wooden handle, little rope handle. As you open the door, give me a sec, there's a reedy box.
We just hear in the distance a very loud explosion.
3 empty coffins sit askew in this chamber, their lids chewed through and tossed aside. Near them lie the bubbling remains of a giant rat. Piled in the southwest corner of the room is a mound of rubble. What's here?
Why is the game paused?
You-
You're scaring me.
There's a bit to read and an
Sorry.
associated check. You can, if you wish, make a investigation check.
Oh, yay. Oh, okay.
Nice. The rat was killed by acid.
Fun. Recently?
Yeah. Say in the
Awesome.
past,
Love my life.
in the past hour or so, the acid is still warm, so kind of like, I want to say smoking? But you can't see like any pipes or anything where the acid has dripped from.
Could I do an investigation or like anything, a check to figure out if it's the same acid that has chewed through the
You're in a different
coffin?
room entirely.
Oh. Balls.
The lights in this room, are they magical? I kind of forgot the description, I'm very sorry.
You can definitely
Is it
tell that
something
they
about
are
astrology
lit by a
and-
continual flame spell.
And sorry about the description. I heard astrologer and stars were a lot of difficult words. So
Yeah, I
forgot
struggled
most
with them as well, don't worry. Here you go.
of them. Oh, there we go.
I'm finally getting my money's worth of D&D Beyond.
Jesus Christ, what? What the is it?
Ooh.
I'm so fucking dumb. This reads like a riddle.
As you're like scanning over this room, Rural kind of like slips back in. And he looks around. I don't think we're alone in this place. Something else. There's a rat up there, very much dead, and recently. So unless something else killed it, ran upwards, and we've already, taken care of it, there's most likely something down here with us. Something acidic.
Did they remove the one paladin thing where you can detect
Divine sense?
certain creature types? Yeah.
You know, I find Steed.
I think they
It might
did
be.
work
It might be as part of your like channel devotion thing.
Channel Divinity now.
No. Okay, well, never mind then. I wanted to do. I'm just gonna go on a limb. He'll sign. There's probably something in here, like there was with the
Love mine.
Jester, but maybe something more powerful.
I would sure hope so. What's the point in grave robbing if there's nothing in it? Just feels sad.
He looks up and he signs. Oh, we're grave robbing. Wait, what?
I just assume that Thingy is translating this, Amber.
Yeah.
Because these two idiots can talk to each other.
Yeah. That's like the kind of assumption that I have because it would make me sad if I just can't talk to Gark's character.
No,
Oh,
You
it
can
made
talk
me
to
absolutely
him, he just
delighted.
can't talk back that you understand. He understands you just fine.
I mean, if we're going grave robbing, does the lid seem loose at all?
Just check there real quick. Yeah, you lost divine sense, buddy.
Hell yeah. That's what I'd like to hear.
It doesn't seem loose, but it does seem unlocked, unhindered. It's very much just been untouched for so long that it's quite hard to get off.
Just like real. Is there any writing on the bias, the coffin, the ceiling, anything like that?
I know what I was saying, I just couldn't stop myself in the end. No. The room, barring the initial descriptor, doesn't seem to have any writing or such on here.
And can I make a check to put my mind back to Brutus's inauguration that I wasn't really paying attention to? Would Aziri remember? Wasn't there that sort of description of what this Zerg or whatever it is not a good thing? Was the impression that she got, or would that be wrong?
Definitely got the idea that Zargon was not a good guy.
Yeah. This looks like it's a good guy's thing, so she's alright. Does the brazier with a flame move?
Yeah, it seems to be like an actual flame. Gark, as you've been standing there, you notice that on both of the braziers, there seems to be very small little slits that seem to show a hollowness to the tube. On both of these braziers. So on the stem, it seems to be like a little bit that's been carved out and it's hollow.
He'll point it out. Sign. Reckon. Would you reckon that's Phil?
Money?
He'll put a gold piece. Actually, he'll put a silver piece in each slit.
You place it into the first one, you hear it kind of sliding down, like rattling down the edge. Is that?
It's a pachinko machine.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. This feels like one of those like gas station, like spaceship rides. I'm, like gonna mount the coffin and it's gonna like bounce back and forth. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Second
3
slit?
7s show up in the flame and a platinum piece spits out. You hear it hit the bottom, but nothing seems to come out. The flame still remains.
Well, sign world's definitely for something. I'll keep a mental note of this.
Clive, I'll remember this.
Telltale
No,
sound
fucking
effect.
No, he fucking won't, but he'll try. Wait, hold on.
Everybody else doing it?
Yep. Moving out of this room
Fine.
because I ain't missing that.
Yeah,
Rules
Clive
for,
is
like-
going to look at the other rooms because I have a theory.
A game theory.
I think.
Thanks for watching.
Cool, you already went up, right?
Yes, the rat's up there.
Oh.
The what?
Well,
I told you, there's a
The
rat.
rubber room.
Oh, did you?
You look through the door here, Clive. You can run away past the door to the other
Sorry,
door,
yeah,
where you can see Ikareth standing on one side, a mangled up coffin, and a bubbling rat.
ugh.
Like I said,
Really need to
I
hide a
think we're
casino. Hide a
alone.
casino.
I mean,
Something killed this thing recently.
really? Sorry, that was mean. Well, Ulsign, let's not mess with this,
Someone make a perception
just
check.
in case.
You hear a pebble fall from the large mound of dirt at the southwestern side.
Ulsign, once more, let's not mess with this.
Yes, I'd much rather not wake up something ooze-like.
But what if there's something
Incorrect.
valuable?
I assume that you're making the perception investigation on the body there. To
Yeah,
which...
with the knowledge that the rat over here died with acid, so I would want to see if that's also acid or something else.
That is the rat that died of acid, buddy. That's the rat in question.
Wait, how did we investigate it over here?
No, Hurel investigated this rat. Whilst yous were all dealing with the coffin.
What am I, chopped liver?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the rat that has been done in by poison.
These
Poison.
coffins, wood, stone,
Wood.
wood. Okay.
They're empty, right? Just making sure.
They are empty. You get the feeling they weren't.
They're empty for now.
Dun dun dun.
Alright.
Considering the way that the rat was killed, we don't maybe perhaps assume that something ate the bodies that were in here, or maybe they escaped.
Could I investigate to see if it's like a body waking up and breaking out, or like a breaking in thing?
I'd say you can easily much tell that something has eaten the box, the coffin. Something has eaten its way at that, and then potentially eaten whatever is in the inside. How very Victorian England of the thing that done this.
Yeah, so an eaten in.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you say perchance one more time.
It's just part of my permanent vocabulary now.
Perchance.
Alright, that's it. I'm shooting the twink.
Which one of the three?
Quick, Gark, run.
The tiefling twink.
Sorry?
Which one of the three?
What do you mean, which one? Sorry, I was...
Don't
letting
worry.
My cat in. What, sorry. What is up?
No, don't worry, it was just a dumb bit.
Oh, okay. You have me worried for a moment. Fucking hell. Alright. Well... leave that room for now. Actually, we'll close the door. Just in case. Actually, there's someone in there.
It's only
Hello?
Ruby.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing of
he's a
value.
good member of the party. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, I'm more worried about the kid. I don't give a
Kid?
shit about
Yeah.
signs and spits on the floor.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my fucking god.
You open this door. A cobwebbed human skeleton in decorative pauldrons stands at attention against the western wall of this burial chamber. 4 skeletal guards with rusty swords surround the distinguished skeleton.
Ooh, distinguished.
Is it just armor or are they carrying weapons?
They have swords. Oh, sweet. Roll initiative.
Oh,
Hell
fuck.
yeah, brother.
As you step on in Aziri, and as you do, you watch as all the skeletons immediately take a step forward with a
Oh,
hostile
son, that's
intent.
what I talked about!
Hurl just like lets out a sigh and just, what did I say?
I was quite literally reading the terms and conditions of this. And it's like, oh, if they enter before, and it's, oh, okay.
No regrets. Wait, did it not roll?
Let's see how long it takes for Hurrell to get downed. Or Amber.
Hurl's at 13 HP, man.
Do you know what that's beginning to
You're
sound like?
fragile. That's a
What?
good issue.
A you problem. Hi.
Well, he was saying how long is it going to take, and I'm saying he has 13 HP, so probably not long.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have a Zig as well. Zig is exhausted. Per Zig.
Zig's just
I
like
would
me.
need to have had to deal with this party anyway.
Oh, this isn't popping out. How fan-fucking-tastic. So, as you step on in, the skeleton immediately draws its sword, and as it takes a step forward, this is going to take a step forward towards the first person that came in, and it's going to go straight for the buff girl. A 19 for 6 on Aziri as he takes a little short sword and just swings, and it makes purchase.
That does not sound like the proper way to ask a girl for a number.
Can I have your sending? Speaking of sending us straight into the abyss, Gark, Claymore.
Well, your first sign, reckon they'll turn off if we leave the room. And then attack, I suppose, yeah. The one right in front of him.
24/7 will hit.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
Use this one as well, I suppose.
Nah, say it misses.
For an 11, sends it straight to the afterlife.
And it'll move out of the room. See if that changes anything if the others follow the lead. If they're able to. Oh shit.
Skeleton
Actually, can I move
will-
back one square because I can't see anything right now?
There you go.
Thank you.
I don't have a way to reset movement right now. I'm waiting for that to update, so we'll have to just keep going. I've been looking though. This one here, on that, what we call target-rich environment. Price is Right rules. Lowest without going over. Pepsi, what do you think? Between 1 and 6.
Low. 1 and 6. 2.
Gark,
Hi. 3.
between 1 and 6. Tom?
1.
Well, Gark, we got a 4. Closest without going over. Well, that's a miss. Amber!
Whoa, he fucking threw that sword.
There's a zombie there.
Yeet!
This guy, has this guy been hit at all?
No, he's fresh out the corpse. Gone is a 12 as you fire that off and it just narrowly misses.
I love how the animation even hit the wall. That's my turn.
Icarus.
Who, besides Hurel and Ichvereth, looks most wounded? I guess Aziri?
Technically, Aziri and Clive are injured. Everybody's about just over half.
There's no way that Aziri is the most wounded.
Oh no, you get more health than anybody else.
He's been hit, but there are other people who
Who
are
is
more hurt.
at the lowest percentage? Or the lowest total? Based
The
on...
person that looks the worst.
Yeah. Person who looks
Yeah.
the worst, let's say.
Brutus.
Interesting.
He has the same amount of health as Clive, but same maximum, but lower current.
Interesting, he says as he heals Clive instead.
I will... Wait, I can't target multiple at once, right?
What's the spell?
This one.
8? Oh, just tell me who you're targeting, yeah. So,
Yeah, Brutus, Hurel, and Ichvereth.
Brutus, and then... selected. And just make sure it goes right. Hurel. And yourself. Just make sure to add it onto yourself as well there. I'm going to remove the effect from here. Give Pepsi 5 like that. And then also heal you for
And
5.
also the temporary maximum.
Yeah, I watched everybody else heal themselves with it. Just Pepsi hadn't, so there we go. As you cast off a lovely healing aid towards the boys.
I feel stronger.
And then I will step a little bit closer, I think.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
You okay?
No, that's it.
We will move on over to here. As the skeleton in charge. We'll take a little step on over. We'll swing at... Oh, it's target-rich environment once more. Pepsi, even or odd?
Odd.
Well, Azuri, that's in that one, as it kind of takes a swing and just straight up misses. Zig's turn.
Ziggy.
Zig regrets his life.
Ziggy has pack tactics, so he's gonna step forward and stab a fucker with advantage.
15 for 5 will hit.
And I believe that's all he can do.
Believe so as well.
With his 9 out of 11 HP, it's a fucking national tragedy, honestly.
This one will come sprinting over. And I think that's...
Me when I get a phone call.
There's really not much they can get to do. There's basically all they can do is slash Aziri. Aziri 23 for 7 as it comes in and just starts hacking away at you with this rusted little sword. I hope you're up to date in your tetanus shots. Speaking of tetanus shots, Brutus.
What do you mean?
What does it even mean? How is it related?
Fucking look at him.
That's fucked.
You try to belly
Fuck
club
me.
it and it doth nothing. Do we should do anything else?
Let's see, do I have anything? I'll stare at it menacingly.
Ah, a
Just
classic.
being level 7 on Monday.
Speaking of menacing, Aziri.
She starts screaming and she goes into a rage.
Yep.
How unusual.
Yeah, a chain. So that gives her some temporary hit points. And then does this work? No, not yet. In that case, she would like to bring up the urn and recklessly smash it down onto the head of the skeleton between her and Zig.
That's really funny.
Give me a strength check.
Yeah.
In lieu
That's
of
an
making the
advantage.
attack roll. Yep. It's what?
With advantage.
Oh, you did it recklessly?
Right, yeah. Reckless, yeah.
And it's this one?
The one between me and Zig, yeah.
This one here, cool. As you bring it up and on down, give me a d6. Feel this is d6 worthy. You lift up the pot
Yeah,
and you just and shatter on its head. You watch like all this dust starts to fall. You hear a distinct little ting ting as you kind of watch as like Zig's eyes kind of go through. Since Zig is not a player, I will not describe what Zig sees, but it was a very heavy pot filled with more dust, but turns out it was also quite fragile and doesn't seem to be as hard hitting as you'd have thought. But the skeleton does like kind of like turn its head ever so slightly. You can hear like that grinding of sand and the joints of its neck.
Is there a big billow of cloud of dust surrounding us at the moment then?
Yeah, it's like a very like light, being like light bad dust, and it's like maybe up to its like ankles and just dust there now, like it's been wading through some sand.
Oh god, there's clown everywhere.
You just destroyed some poor sword's grandma. Oh, that is a person living. Well, not living.
Was a person.
Yeah.
Did anything else? You turn their tongue?
No, that's my turn.
Skeleton. Skeleton warrior. Well, come on in. Oh, he can't get any further. He's gonna have to wait his turn, but does technically invoke an opportunity of attack. He's just gonna have to wait his turn. He got nowhere else to go.
From me?
Yeah.
Can you grapple as an opportunity attack in this? Or not?
No.
Okay.
I'll need to double check that.
In that...
I'll say no for now, but I'll double check it in a bit.
Oh, sure. I'm not too bothered. I'll try and hit it with my longsword.
You two-hand attack, motherfucker. 15 for 12. As you seem to spin and hit it, and you feel you make a really good purchase on that one there, as it kind of seems to stagger its final step. And that's kind of all she wrote with that guy there, sadly. Hurrell!
Didn't even have a chance. I'm gonna start blasting the one that's like right here.
Go on, Danny
Let's see
DeVito.
hold
Do
that
it.
one. Okay, well the one that's in front of Zig. Wow. One day I'll hit with this spell. I will.
Sorry? Not bad.
Did anything else your turn?
What if I could?
Cool.
So with that, no.
Clive! Ah, yes. Very big standard swing, swang, bang as you hit a bitch.
Yeah, I don't have the patience to leave it living. Leave it unliving. Thank you.
You smite and smote. Did anything else?
Smote is past tense. I'll move over yonder. Sign. Well, he can't sign. Never mind. He's wielding a sword.
Amber.
I see a guy.
See a few guys.
There, I see one.
That's Zig and his ally. Don't attack him.
Has that one been hit?
No. The two flanking Aziri have not. 16 for 9 doesn't hit. However, as you just... You can watch as like some of the ceremonial clothes start to burn up.
Is that a new blood texture?
Potentially.
Yes, it is.
It's like it.
Sorry to be autistic. Yes, it is.
Did anything else?
Negative.
Icareth.
From here, a ranged attack would have would be at disadvantage because of the people in the way, right?
No. Just straight up flat, my guy.
Okay.
Rules is written,
Then-
it's got half cover, but if we start calculating that stuff, this starts becoming Pathfinder, in my opinion. So, pure plain,
Okay. Then I'll
flat roll.
do this here. Which is... I'll use this. There we go. So,
one here?
radiant damage. Yes.
As you eat that thing, straight up dies as the trident just seems to stick into it and it just collapses.
And then, bonus action, I just summon it back.
Okay, did anything else?
And then I want to move up here. Oh wait. Yeah, up there. And I'll end my turn there.
Zig.
Zig is gonna step inside.
I
Cross range and then step inside. And then sees a guy. Does he see a guy? Yes, I guess. And he's gonna stab the wabbity bee.
Kibbity bap, bada, smash. 18 for 6 shall smash and hit and hurt. Zig doing anything else with Zig's turn?
That's Ziggy wrote. That's all he wrote.
Okay. The skeleton here, not being the smartest tool in the shed, will it'll go ahead and attack that which attacked it last, so it will swing at Zig. An 18 to hit Zig. That hits. It does a total of 6 damage to Zig.
Oh god,
just
half of his
slices this huge cut down Zig's space. Brutus!
That's going
Hey,
to
if he
leave a
survives,
scar.
at least he'll get a cool scar. Yeah.
Oi, matey, you want to know how I got these scars?
15
Oh no, I
for
got that scar.
4, which would technically be 8 if it didn't have 1 hit point left.
But in orc culture, that's just cool points, right?
You're next. Alright, that's my turn.
That's just bartering currency, that's how you know he'll bring it back. You can trust me, mate, look at these scars. Ziri.
At the start of her turn, Ziri's flames that are coming out of her will flicker over to Zig, and he will get 5 whole temporary hit points.
Fun fact, that's
Then,
about half of his
pulling his
total
head
hit points.
And then I'm going to recklessly try and smash the skeleton next to me.
17 for 11 shall send it as he drops to the ground. Pan bread, brown bread, all these other British euphemisms for dead. You all get a little smattering of 41 experience points as you all feel slightly stronger now.
Yay, treat.
Yeah, level up. Oh,
yeah,
right.
brother.
But yeah,
What's on the wall?
good question.
Let's find out together.
Uh-oh.
Man, I wonder how many grandparents we just broken the bones of.
Do you not just love it
Yeah,
when the module doesn't act like it doesn't tell you what's in the room, but it decorates the room? Do you not just love that shit?
While you're reading that, Clive would point out another urn.
I've read
Let's
it.
get him.
It doesn't say what's on here. So what you see on these tapestries instead is the building up of the ziggurat, of this giant pyramid. You see that on the northern one. On the one to the east, however, where you see what was 3 separate cultures almost living in harmony, you can see that has since been almost painted over to show this huge one-eyed creature with a horn that seems to just be looming over top. Very similar to the image that you saw when you were first coming in here. I have an image, but that's just very similar to the mask that you saw on the cultists that you fought earlier on.
Okay. Oh, Aziri's going to walk over and try and pick up, what was it, barrel or urn in the corner.
Yep. Another somewhat heavy-ish but non-liquidy urn.
We'll go replacement.
Skeletons, do they look just like regular skeletons? I forgot if they were wearing anything.
They were wearing a
Or how
rather
nice.
regal-looking armor, and everything looked rather fancy, but it's all corroded and such with time.
Fancy armor, you say?
It's also
Yeah.
rusted to shit.
See the corroded with time part for more information.
Yeah, but if we find an expert, they might be able to, restore it.
I know a good
Hey,
blacksmith.
if you want to
in
lug it
Wisconsin.
around, be my guest.
He's called Henry.
Carry it.
Brother.
Well, chances of, yeah, never mind. It'd be cool to wear regal armor, but it's like
You're trying to ask questions.
something that is still intact, like a. I forgot the words for it. Fucking hell.
Is that like a
Piece of
crest on it
cloth
or anything?
something. Yeah, like a crest. Yeah, thank you. Or a blue or whatever.
They all do very much have a very similar motif that would make you think they are like an honor guard almost. Like quite high-ranking soldiers. Coat of arms, maybe, perhaps, the phrase you're looking for?
Well, also just to try and see if there's something intact that I can jank off the armor and put on my own.
Ah,
You know, spoils of war type deal.
so we are grave robbing.
I mean,
I thought
this
that was
isn't a
clear when we got
grave.
in here.
This isn't a grave, you know. It's alright.
You're right. It's
Excuse.
more like a mausoleum.
No. As in, these people are
It's like
buried.
a French museum.
Alright.
You walk on and pass through Hurrell. Walking through the dust, you hear a distinct clink as you walk through. Not of bone, but of metal. And you kind of feel almost like a stone on your foot as you hear it.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
Who?
Hurrell.
Everyone. Hurl.
A stone? Like
plural.
I'm stepping on something, or?
Yes, like you're stepping on something. Almost,
Right, well,
it's about maybe the
let's
size of a
go back into
stone that you've stepped on. But it's been metallic and you've only heard it when you've stood on it, and it's kind of grinded.
Oh,
Was
well,
it in the hallway? Or...
It was in the room.
Oh.
How can it be a stone but metallic at the same time?
Like a stone, the size of a stone. It's only taken Vox an hour and 3 minutes to ask a stupid question.
That's
That's fucked up.
reasonable time.
You've not heard some of the questions we've had since you've been gone.
Can't you think?
So- is it like I'm stepping on like a plate in the floor, or like a thing embedded in the ground
Like
kind
a
of thing?
like a thing that wasn't there previously. Like this is a very smooth floor. It was very smooth when you saw it and you came in. Now there's a ton of dust there, but as you've walked through the dust, you've then heard that cling and a scrape.
I'm gonna bend down and sort of like kind of like goes to touch the ashes, and he like pulls his hand away and makes like a grimace, and then he puts his hand back in and like kind of like waves it around and searches in the ashes.
Would
Or
like
like
to remind
anything.
you that grabbing Grandma's jewellery is considered grave robbing, even though she's cremated.
You
Hurrell kills people.
you rummage through. You do eventually find a little brooch that's almost in the shape of like a shield on one end, and this almost like arrow on the other.
Interesting.
Quinn, making
Is
people
this...
be dead is one thing. Disrespecting them afterwards is a whole different thing.
Well, see, here's the thing. That's what you don't understand, is that Hurrell disrespects people when they're alive.
I don't understand.
Horrible.
Is
Who respects people?
yeah, exactly. Is this like any historical symbol that I recognize, like a family crest or something?
No, it just looks like a piece of jewellery. Rather well preserved in that jar of dust. I've sent you the image.
Clive
Sure
gives you a
will.
side eye.
Will kind of like saunter over to like Amber and just kind of like show it to her, like in his hands. I don't suppose this is some sort of magical trinket.
Arcana?
You can do Arcana. It's giving an aura.
Want me to
Oh my
touch
God,
it?
He's aura farming.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Biting my fucking lip. Well, that looks like it's giving something. It's giving old age, old money, you know?
Old age, old money.
Well,
It's not something I can really pinpoint what exactly it does.
well, it is magical. Well, you know, I'm more of a silver man myself, but I suppose gold will do.
It's very much
You can also be.
Yep.
also be respectful and put it back. If you don't like gold to begin with.
This is where we find where Clive draws the line.
I mean,
Sorry,
you
you're
know, if
taking
you
something
need the
from the
ring.
bed and then you go, well, this isn't really my thing, you know, but I just love stealing.
You can tell that it is very much a brooch.
Even if it's not your thing, you can still steal it for someone else.
So wait, weren't you the guy
Make
who
it
was
your
about
thing
to
if you
take a
steal it.
thing from a piece of armor as a trophy from a dead dude?
I think Corell is more hoping that maybe it might be magical and therefore helpful. He just sort of like shrugs and, well, I suppose I'll just, you know, I'll keep it close, see if it becomes useful later. I'm sure it might.
With Aziri burning up, quite literally, Clive would like to sign and ask if it still feels like a situation of, you know, immolation is improving still.
It'll sign to you that it's not
You can
painful.
but not pleasant either. He'll sign back.
No, she says strange or odd.
Lathanter works in strange ways.
The Thunder
I
gives
think
us
we're missing a T.
strongest
but that's
space.
all right. We can...
So it's got to, I can keep my rage going for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So up
We're
to
in a
you
hurry.
when that runs out. Yeah.
We'll see. Hurrell, you step back into the room with Jack, who was in the box.
I want to break the other urns.
Ah.
Wait, where'd Hurel go?
Gosh, he's such a copycat. Can't get his own thing.
I want more shit.
As
You know, he seems like that. He's a theater nerd.
So you break the blue urn. 'Cause that's the one that wasn't used to break the blue urn. I wrote green twice when I should have written blue. Yep. I'm real smart. See, real smart. As you smash it up, there are some more ashes in it. And as you rake round with your hand, you do feel something. Something quite...
Well, now I just have to really... Sorry.
I'll say something about maybe... One sec, this is for my own... This is for everybody's own sake. About 6 inches long.
You don't say. It's okay. Hurel clearly can do better than that.
That's massive.
Yeah. Just had to mute Ruby for like everybody else's own sanity, including my own else would be here for 5 minutes. And thin, and it fits in your hand quite well. You can easily grasp it and feel the back of your palm with your fingers. So it's not very thick.
So wait, what exactly is it?
Well, your hand's still in the dust. You're just feeling it.
Oh, well, I'm gonna pull out.
It's a femur.
Awesome. Is anything particularly interesting about this femur? Or is this the pre-mentioned funny bone?
I was gonna make a joke like that, but I don't know if the femur is the funny bone.
I don't even.
No.
It was pretty humorous.
Femur's all the way up here. Femur's the thighs. Aye, noted.
Yeah.
I suppose that would be a little thicker now. But no.
I think the humorous might lead to the.
The odd thing I would say about this this femur is that it's in a jar filled with other ashes. So either whoever was cremated had a really good femur that didn't get cremated, or it's been placed in there post-mortem.
I got a jar of bones. I got a jar of bones.
Furiel just sort of like, it's like, oh, okay, well that's boring. I guess I'll hold on to this and ask if the wizard can detect anything better about it. He's gonna go back to smashing urns.
You smash the next urn after that. Place your hand down. You feel a nice set of shoes.
Pull them out. What do I see out of them?
These shoes are bunny slippers in the most literal sense. These are bunnies that have been gutted from the top rather than the bottom, and they're a bit big enough for a size 7 foot to fit in. It's a fucking grim
Girl, like-
thought now that I think about that. I was disturbed as a child.
We can tell.
Yeah, we know.
Furiel just like stands there, like he's like, I guess he's crouched down probably. He's like staring at these things, and it's like very clearly not the worst thing he's seen, but he's almost disappointed. I feel.
Freak.
And then we go for the last one.
Freak, slut, homo.
Homo.
As you
Dude,
crack open the last one, you run in, you put your hand in, and you feel a ring.
goody me. What does it look like, Chief?
It's a golden ring, and on it there is a knight riding a horse. It's a rather thick circular ring with an embossed knight riding a horse that seems to be... That's embossed, but also beveled in at the same time.
It's like a signet ring.
We'd call it a sovereign ring, but yeah.
Same thing to me.
I'll just
Boop,
boop, beep.
Furiel's just gonna collect his little findings, and ever so pleasedly, he has a femur.
Bunny slippers
think
and a
he's-
sovereign ring.
Yeah. He's gonna meander his way out. I'm just imagining in my head, just where's Hurel? You should like the distance, just crash.
For everybody else, as Hurel's been doing this. Hurel's been doing this, and you find yourself at another door, similar to all the other doors that you kind of came to thus far.
I'm assuming that's the 10 minutes from the rage gone, so it's cool.
No, this is a simultaneous thing. Whilst Hurel's doing that, yous are doing this. I just happened to have Hurel clicked, and when Hurel moved, I moved with them, so, you know. You just look into this room. Okay, sure. Scenes of warfare decorate the walls of this burial room. I don't know where, but apparently it does. A closed wooden coffin stands upright near the south wall. The image of a noble warrior adorns its lid.
Does the image look familiar with like armor, weapons, and stuff like that, or is it just quite generic?
It looks familiar, but also alien. It's very much like a tribal warfare. There is things there that do look kind of like the leather armor that you're used to, and there are more crude-looking spears or javelins.
Step in.
Icareth, the fuck are you Eldritch blasting?
The jar
Your
over
mom.
here, or the pot,
It's you. It's the pot.
because I'm sure there's
Whoa, what you
bird hiding
doing,
in
man?
there.
Yeah, that's the one that has a seagull on it.
I don't know if Garrick's been here for that. He's just been hunting more and more seagulls with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, Gark has been here for that.
He was there for
Anything
the
that
first time. I don't know if
is a
he's...
seagull.
Is there anything falling out of the broken jar? Assuming that the jar is broken.
So I've got to write these things down. Bunny slippers, sovereign ring, and femur. There's a bus open and our cloud comes to, and in that cloud, you also see a rather disgusting display of crawling maggots on some type of biomass, is the closest phrase I could give you.
What did you just call me?
Called you what I called you, maggot. You Slipknot fan, you. Actually, don't know if Slipknot still call their fans that.
Okay, what about the one over here? Should I Eldritch Blast again, or?
Last verse, same as the first.
So, same thing inside?
Yep.
Then what about this one?
You smash that open. A bunch of little flies all seem to zzz.
We're like the fucking British Museum, but worse. We don't steal these treasures, we just break it and leave it behind.
We can't have these treasures, you can't.
What treasures?
Urns, mate.
Maybe the vases were worth an awful lot. Now you'll never know.
Hey, my warm but slightly bloody feet are gonna be very pleased by these rabbit slippers.
Are you telling me
This
that you
one
put
here
the
is
rabbit
next.
slippers on? Are you telling me you put them on?
No.
Please don't do it. Do it, Kevin.
Those are made of herringon fur.
Oh no.
Zuri?
Is that the table, or is it just...
That there is a table and it is there, yes. And you can... can make a... I'll go with history or medicine, dealer's choice.
In the meantime, could I do something with this if it's properly...
That there is a table with an urn
This is also a table.
and a jar. Tom. An urn and a jar and a big syringe.
What are these things?
Well, that one there, Vox, that's a coffin.
Okay.
The rest of them are little chests. Clive, that one there is a little chest, yep. Chest.
Okay,
Chest.
talking about chests, I want to also break this urn.
Can I hunch down, you know,
Same
kneel
shit,
down,
different day as you. More biomass. You hunch down.
and hunch down and kind of try and investigate, see if it maybe is trapped, or if it's like a lockbox filled with like what
I'll
they do
give
with
you
fire.
guidance if you want.
You can investigate it
Sure.
if you like, yeah. It looks...
Oh.
It looks perfectly fine, rather mundane. Just sat there for a while. There's quite an awful lot of dust on it. And it does
You'll
have a little
try
internal
and-
lock.
Oh, so it is locked.
But just a little internal lock.
Alright, well, he'll leave it be. Surely someone else in the party will probably just break it open anyway.
Can I use thief tools? You know, like a civilized person.
That's a phrase. Yeah, you can use thieves' tools like a civilized person.
I'll give
A
you
civilized
guidance.
person would just leave it be.
Boss, why are you bothering with it? I'll just break it open.
Maybe the lock is so ancient.
5.
That's what it's got to be. The lock is that ancient. It's not of a design that you're familiar with. That's it. That's got to be it. Nothing
Try
against your
to make
skill. It's
break.
just a very old lock.
Hey, boss,
Yeah.
want me to just break it open?
Ah, fuck it. Go for it.
That's like the 1920s.
Percussive maintenance, go!
You smash
take
the
care of
box
my
open and it caves in the middle. As you
There we go. It's open now. Son of a bitch!
It takes a minute. It takes a minute.
You have 1 minute.
Also, I'm pretty sure I broke more than a foot in any dimension.
Oh, cool, my tent was on fire today. How nice, didn't even notice.
Anyway.
As you reach on in, you find some rather nice clothing. Rather regal clothing. Or it would have been had time not gotten to it. It's like a single little moth just kind of flies out.
Damn. Well, I did my best. Patting
did too.
Amber on the back. Also, who are you? Why are you still here?
Dark.
The image on the coffin was of like an elite knight, right? You said?
No.
I believe.
An image of a noble warrior adorns a lid, sorry. I don't know why I was mistaking it for the other one. I was mistaking it for the other one.
Noble warrior. Well, that's it. There's no engraved text, no nothing.
No names, no nothing.
Alright, well, opening this is probably a bad idea unless people want to grave rob a sword. But it doesn't sign that, by the way. I don't want to give anyone ideas.
I will. Ichvireth will Eldritch Blast this one.
Or biomass.
And this one.
You know, you'd think after like maybe 4 or 5, but more biomass.
And this one.
I'm gonna say you got all 3 of them in the one blast.
Okay.
You got more
For my own mental sanity.
Okay, this one.
That's a pewter jug.
Right, Clive will sign
Empty.
this guy.
It's a jug.
All of these 3 over here.
They are jugs. You hit them, they go ting 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 and fall over. They have little indents and blast marks in them.
I don't want to hit this one. I just want to look at it. What does this look like?
That one there, from what I'm gathering from what I can see, that there's just a little pot with like some dirt in it and a very dead cactus.
I got a jar there.
I would also want to look at these 2.
You can make a history or medicine check.
I can't give myself guidance, or can I?
No.
History.
That's an embalming table. Or would have been. That's the stuff that people would be embalmed with. As for the giant syringe, at a closer look you realise that's actually a rather long, thin hook.
And is there anything particularly worth collecting about either of these things? Or the table?
Not really, no. They are function fit and nothing more.
Okay. Then I will Eldritch Blast the chest.
You do a bunch of shoes go.
Are they all rabbits?
No, they're all they kind of match the shirts and such that you found in the other drawer. They are looks like part of a matching outfit.
Does it look like any of the shoes are potentially magical, like enchanted or something?
Amber, it's about this time you realise that there were a subset of people years and years, thousands of years ago, that would bury their dead, usually in sarcophagi, and they would take out parts of their body and place those bodies in urns when they embalmed the body. And usually people who disturb those resting grounds, tale has it, your knowledge, and its history gives it, these people were then believed to be cursed, many of them dying considerably younger than their peers.
Thank fucking God.
It's about this time you realise that. They are just shoes.
I haven't done
The entire
anything.
time I was just waiting for these idiots to kill themselves.
As you are walking out, you see Hurrell walking up. Sadly,
Still covered in dust.
yeah, sadly that also took about 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, where have you been, masky boy?
Grave robbing. He just gives like a little like half placated smile, and he like holds up
I
this like this bone in these slippers in this like little ring.
You're a weird little freak, you know that?
I want to repair all of the broken jars and things and the jugs.
That's gonna take half an hour. Clive is not gonna wait around for that.
Yeah. So Vox, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Who's the glue? Bye.
Bye.
Huril is just gonna sort of like hold these out to Amber.
Ooh, there's a
like,
hallway down here.
is there anything about these that quite strikes your wizardly interest?
They look like slippers.
Can I interrupt real quick? We're in a maze, right? Brutus says, "Oh, another hallway!" Like it's like a magical treasure he found.
Oh, there's a door!
Yeah, but the way you said it, like so whimsical. Oh, another hallway.
It's that scene from Family Guy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah.
Can I put my ear to the door to see if I hear anything?
It's a stone
inside?
fucking door.
My issue, I think only Scottish might get this, but I just have this image of Hurl coming back just covered in dust and just going, dust or cake? Dust or cake?
I feel this is a reference I should probably get. Maybe something from like Blackadder or like Faulty Towers.
Little Britain.
I didn't like Little Britain.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was.
That's insane.
This is going to seem really weird coming from. I found it very derogatory. I did.
It is.
And I was just like, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. Like, it takes the guy who's wheelchair bound and makes him out to be a benefit thief. Like, come on. It's... Some things are still quite funny in it, though. Like, granted, Computer Says No will always be a classic. But, the door, if you wish to listen to it, you can. It would be a perception check.
Alright. Oh, I don't hear shit. I hear the Brady bunch.
Let's see, I will say, scorch marks cover this door. And there is a... oh, you can tell this. There's an outline of like a human being. Scorch mark negative. Wait, seriously? Yeah. Scorch marks from a farmer trap cover this door and the wall around it.
I find it funny that Brutus didn't see that. Only after he listened to the door.
This trap was recently triggered, and the outline has left visible scorch marks.
Oh shit! That's a whole other person. Oh shit! Oh. Aziri, I recommend stepping away from the door.
Just straight fucking Hiroshima the guy.
Well, there's two tieflings covered in ash.
Surely the trap wouldn't trigger again, would it? It's
Surely not.
Hey, Aziri, you want to test the door real quick?
That's fucked up.
No. It's not.
You're the
Interesting, by the way.
strongest of us.
Aren't
Yeah,
tieflings
you're
supposed
fire
to be?
resistant, idiot.
No, I'm not. I'm
Oh,
poison resistant.
yeah, Ruby, you're fire resistant. Get over here.
Wait, you're not fire resistant as a tiefling?
No, you all took a different tiefling type, and the 3 tiefling types get different resistances. You took fire, he took another one, and Hurrell took another one.
You're an abyssal tiefling.
Do you not know anything about tieflings, honestly?
God,
Imagine.
Philistine.
Yeah.
Wait, did
Is
we
there a
learn
reason?
anything about what Hurl had?
Hey.
Because we didn't get any conclusion on that.
You have a brooch, some slippers, a sovereign ring.
Look, I Arcana.
Hey,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, but
Oh, you have a brooch, a sovereign ring, and a femur. Oh, the brooch has an aura. You have a femur, you have some bunny slippers, and you have a sovereign ring.
Jesus Christ.
God forbid
Awesome.
that people just be buried with their possessions.
Yeah. Some poor
Real
kid
just
in the afterlife wears his favourite slippers and now they're gone. It just creeps out in heaven.
Real
Hey,
just like just sighs.
Is there a reason that there's blue outlines here, or is that just
Yes.
weird?
This hallway, as you are going down, there's a lot to it here. That's the weird part. As you are proceeding through and up a little bit, it feels a little colder. And there seems to be a very thin mist in the air. Someone's left the refrigerator open.
Would I roll investigation to see what Hiroshima, like, where the Hiroshima trap is?
yeah, can you take a look at this? You're better with fire than me.
I'm waiting here while they look at the fire.
Vox is still
I'm not
trying his
gonna trigger
hardest
anything
to
else.
fix the vases. Spoiler alert, Vox, it didn't end well for the British. Or the Americans. As you take a look, you can roll an investigation check, Ruby.
Yeah, you roll it for me real quick.
Someone give me a d20.
+6.
7.
Did they roll a fucking one?
Yes.
Was it my fault?
You're fired.
It looks fine.
I hired you!
Barring the scorch marks, it looks fine. You can't quite see where anything would have trapped.
Can I touch the door?
I'll need to move you closer to the door, but yeah, as you place your hand on the door, covered in soot.
Wait. I would figure out, like, going off where the Hiroshima mark is, where the trap would be, right? Like the nozzle of the fire.
Yep.
And I couldn't figure it out from that. I'll just open the door.
As you open upon the door, I got a little read here to do. I've got to find my number because we're all just a little over the place. The walls of this burial room display images of a priest performing ceremonies. On a raised dais in the middle of the room lies an open bronze coffin. 3 gnarly ghoulish creatures hunch over the coffin, ripping into the corpse, feasting upon its aged flesh. Roll initiative.
What?
Am I aware of this going on, or am I still just repairing?
Box, I genuinely thought that you would have left by now and like met up with the rest of the party at a principal. I am.
I have respect for the
No, you don't.
for the dead
No, you
and
don't.
these things.
No, you
So
don't. Like,
I'm
don't lie to me.
Nobody wants
Don't
to
lie
go
to me.
adventuring with a fucking cop.
Don't you lie to me. I watched what you did. We all watched what you did.
Hey,
You're
at least
quite
Lurel is
literally
honest about his...
traveling with a cop.
If Ifirath is okay with damage, he just also needs to repair it. Hey. Okay,
The
well,
sad
it
thing
has
is,
been...
though, but for you, those break into many pieces. It takes you 1 minute to put 2 pieces back together. So it's not as if you're repairing a whole thing in 1 minute. It's like each piece is taking you a minute to put that together. It's like if you're trying to glue something with super glue and then holding it for a whole minute, blowing on it.
How many pieces were in the, like, what's the average amount of pieces that the pots got thrown into?
Oh, it's terracotta pots. Those shit destroy, man. They go bang.
So that's what, like 100 pieces a pot?
Probably.
For what, 6 pots?
And then some.
It was 9.
That's
I counted. It was 9.
9
That's why I
pots.
said
That
specifically
is
9 minutes.
9. Yeah, that's
Oh,
900 minutes.
Azuri!
Wait, kitchen sets. He's just putting the Velcro back together.
I'm assuming that opening the door does not set off any loud noise or anything like that.
Nothing triggers.
Then I'm currently just waiting here for the party to gather up.
I will say, Amber shouted "Brutus" really loudly the moment she opened the door.
Yeah, but she's
That could mean a lot.
Hurrah!
Give me
Brutus, I need toilet paper.
Brutus, you boiled the water too high!
Brutus, come listen to me read my book.
Brutus this, Brutus that.
It's almost like you're her employee, isn't it?
No, employees.
Protect her, not listen to her.
No,
Brutus, my mother's here.
employees have got rights. Brutus gets abused. There's a difference.
Exactly.
Oh my god, what the hell
You
is that thing?
take a look in, and you
Oh, it's a
see
guy.
you see a foul-looking creature eating an arm, and you hear that.
Oh. How pleasant. Please
Um,
hit.
I'm
I
too
will
bad
kill
about
myself.
How did you suddenly put a mirror on my screen?
magic. Which one are you trying to smash?
This one here.
As you flick it off and hit, it does a powerful bang and hits.
I want to pull it backwards.
Pura wants to smash it, cool.
Do you want to push it back 10 foot?
Yeah.
10.
Yay.
Did it else?
No, not at the moment.
Kill Bruce.
The fuck is that thing? Sorry, I just saw the image on the screen.
That's my mother.
What is it this time? What is that, a woodpecker?
Woodpecker, don't mind if I do.
What the fuck is that, boss?
I woodpecker.
I kind of regret using my lightning bolt prematurely.
He prematurely lightninged.
I prematurely bolted.
His pre-bolt.
Coming for adventure, sure level.
What is wrong with us?
We have many disabilities, clearly.
I think we need a therapist.
I speak for the majority, but not all.
Alright, I cast, wait, hold on, let me just check my, Battlemaster maneuvers. What do I have that's useful right now?
They didn't switch.
Nothing.
I cast gun, right?
Your turn, you can back the fuck up. Also, if I bait and switch, you'll go in front of me.
What's with that attitude?
What you... Anyways. I'm gonna do a pushing attack.
Oh.
On Amber?
You
Amber.
you know you don't have to declare until you hit.
Well, I might as well just say I'm doing it. I guess I don't have to declare it, but like, it's what I intend to do if I hit.
Man, it's a really toxic workplace environment.
I'm shooting the one right here,
Huh?
so I can knock it back. And then let me roll the battle maneuver, pushing attack.
And then that is
Push and then
8
damage.
8 plus proficiency plus strength. Oh, I already get. Oh, okay, 12. You'd be surprised. Oh, you.
And then I need to roll the superiority die.
Yep, just roll the d8 for me, sire.
Yeah.
Just slash
didn't-
R1d8. Don't worry.
I thought it would let me roll it automatically. Oh wait, no, it is letting me roll it.
Oh.
It just took a while for the menu to pop up.
Nice.
There we go.
6 points of damage and it's pushed 10 foot.
Mm-hmm.
15.
15. All the way to the wall. Didn't know it's your turn.
Let's see. Do I have any useful bonus actions? How many more maneuver? How many more battle die do I have?
I mean, yeah, I suppose they can't hurt us if they can't even reach us first.
Mm-hmm. Right. I'm going to rally as well. Wait, I think I only use one per turn.
No.
Nope.
Ah.
Unless it
I think- oh, wait,
specifically
that's- I think
states
it's only for
otherwise.
attacking ones. I think that's only for attacking ones.
Unless it specifically states otherwise, you can only use it once, then you can use them 2 times. Rally's one of those ones, is, yeah, bonus action, spend once a periodic die, temporary hit points.
Okay, boss, get in position to sling out some range as well. You got this! And that's my rally. Use up one of those, and then, there we go! Ooh! 11.
Who's getting that 11?
Amber. Boss.
Amber, throw 11 on.
Already done.
Cool, cool. Did it else?
Well, I am the big meat shield, so I'll move up just a bit so that anyone else can get in, but also I'm more of a target.
There's the wording. You can only use one maneuver per attack. So, when you take the attack action, you can use one, but that's that one's used on your turn, not on an attack.
Okay.
11 on
Gotcha.
that.
Alright, that's my turn.
So move into the room a little further. Come to this one here.
Oh, fuck me.
Push the wrong one, Dingus. And he will... Oh, he will... God, he will take his claws and he will start to rip and tear. Brutus, 14.
14 to hit?
Yep.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. Make a con save.
Your AC is 14? Why do you have the same AC as the wizard?
I have studded leather armor, and I have dex of 14.
He's a dex fighter.
Dang.
Brutus,
My dex
con save, please.
and strength are equal. Con save, you said?
Yep.
Like hoorah, all my physical stats are 14. Anyways, con save. 23.
Cool. You just take 9 points of damage. You're not paralyzed. Weirdest read ever, however, I've just realized. If the target, if the creature is a target other than an elf or an undead. Don't know what else I've got to do with it, but...
What the hell against elves?
Elves were, from first edition, immune to the paralyzation of ghouls. I think it might have been because they were originally elves who were transformed by orcus or something like that. It's one of the benefits first edition elves had.
Today I found out. Tom's always out here educating us, guys.
That's his job after all.
I just never, I never read the part ever about the elf, and I'm like, what the fuck? I thought they.
He also play an elf, so.
Wait, does this guy just not do anything?
Had to dash to get there.
Oh, come on.
Zig will look at you, Ikura, as soon as he does. They seem to be in trouble. I would help, you see, but like, I'm here. Oh, you could go that way where it's kind of cold, and points towards Aziri and Clive.
That's 30, I think.
I see you choosing laugh. I understand. Did anything else your turn?
It's not like I can, so yeah, that's my turn.
Amber.
Oh wait, actually.
Oh.
Actually, dash action.
Yeah.
Guess it's over that way. So that's 5, 10, 20, 30.
I'll give you 5 more foot. I'll be really kind to give you 5 more foot, because you forgot that you could dash. Don't say I'm not good to you. You can go 1 square forward or 1 square to the left, the right. The choices are limited.
I guess I'll go over there. Yeah. Okay, I'll end my turn there.
Amber.
Has this guy been hit yet?
Yes.
Ding dong ditch, bitch.
Not the wisest of ghouls as he hears the bell toll and takes 4 points of necrotic damage. Did anyone else return?
Ding dong!
I call him a cunt.
Did anything else with your turn?
Nope.
Exhausted
Is it a he
Zig's
or?
turn. It's a bit hard to tell with all the decay.
Oh god. Okay.
How does it react to being called a cunt?
Ziggy's gonna dash.
Well,
Say,
apparently,
"Hey, boss, how about we close the door?" And he closes the door.
apparently it can speak, so you know, I guess it doesn't give a fuck. It's like he closes the door, doing anything else?
Oh wow, thanks.
No.
Live.
I'm assuming Clive hears all of this right now,
A
right?
little bit of a commotion down there, yeah.
Just a little bit. Well, he'll come help out once more. If
Did you just close the door on me?
Can you explain the sight I'm seeing? Because currently there's 4 people crammed towards a closed door with the soot stains on it.
That's basically it in a nutshell.
Does it seem like they have it handled?
I mean, Icareth's there. But as handled as it could be, given the tieflings are involved.
Alright. Take the dash action. Lean over. Hello. Before anything crazy happens, I'll use this on myself. I don't trust anyone else.
Yep, give yourself 6.
And that's the end of my turn. Evil Ghoul. Just in case you were wondering if it's a nice one.
Oh, don't worry, the pensive ghoul is all over it. Azuri.
The other one terrified.
He sits on a chair talking about God is dead and whatever.
Terrified ghoul doesn't know what he's doing here, but like he's doing stuff.
I've been abandoned.
I'm going to dash down to there.
Yep. I guess I'll end turn there.
Yep.
Orel. Man, it's just like
can
those
I
quiet
move?
nights, ain't it?
Can I move past, like, Zig and Amber here?
Yeah, you can move into their spare, move through them as needed.
Yeah. Pearl's gonna open the door and look at them really confusedly, like, why the fuck did you do that?
Open
Well,
the door,
I wanna-
get on the floor. Does you move up, and who do you stand on, Amber or Zig, as you do this?
Amber.
Yep.
And I want to take a swing at,
Yeah. 24 for 5 will hit.
oh my god, how much HP do these things have?
More than 5. Did
No
it
way.
your turn?
Like
mm,
34. I don't know.
I can't see Brutus. Well, wait a minute, guys. Actually, Brutus just needs to be able to hear me. Probably want a cracker?
Brutus.
I'm sorry, what did you just call me?
Do you get a d6 of Bardic Inspiration?
Bardic annoyance.
That's like
I'm
negative
helping you!
D6.
They closed the door on you! I'm the one helping! I don't want to hear shit!
Bardic audacity.
Did anything else?
No.
And you got to move back because you cannot end your turn on Amber's space. And in doing so, it does technically invoke 2 opportunity of attacks.
Oh,
So, first one, 15 to hit.
yeah.
You take 8 points of damage and then the con save.
Goody. Love being paralyzed.
So
You are fine. Second one is a
Hindsight is-
5 to hit, which misses.
wouldn't it have been smarter to just go to the side, like around the ghoul?
Can't pass
Not-
through an enemy. Brutus!
No, but you can go from here to here in
I'm
one
in
step.
danger.
Then Hurrell would invoke 3 opportunity of attacks.
So you said healing potions are a bonus action, right?
Yeah, but I think you're fine.
No, I'm not. Oh. What? No healing? I have a healing potion. Whatever. It's 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yeah. And I'll delete that
2d4
from your sheet.
plus 2. Thank you.
8. I'll throw that onto you, buddy. Plus 8. Chuck, chuck, chuck.
I really wish I had a weapon that could do... What's that ability where you can, like, hit more than one target
Cleave.
with a weapon? I really wish I had a cleaving weapon right now.
I think I have big weapons like battle axes and such.
Yeah.
Why'd you make it sound sexual? Why'd you do that?
No, that's me. That's just my... I'm just in distress. Okay. Okay. Fuck it, I guess... Javelin time,
Yep.
Which one was the one I attacked?
One of the two down the bottom. One of these two.
Okay, I'll just whack this guy then with a, javelin.
Fucking box. Yeah.
Fuck
7
me.
shall miss, sadly. Do you wish to do anything else with your turn?
And I rolled 7 damage! Bonus action, what do I have? All I have is rally, and I kind of... Yeah, I'm just gonna pop off a sec... Oh wait, I don't have any second wins left, fuck. Okay,
Great,
let's
buddy. Anything else?
Fuck it, wait, it says choose an ally, but it doesn't say I can't choose myself.
The phrase choose an ally is
You used your bonus
Fair
action
enough.
on the potion.
that too.
Oh yeah, you're right, yep, totally. Alright, yep, I'm just gonna... Little help here! And, pray to Moradin.
What do you think I'm doing?
Well, it's Gorm now. You've got to remember that. It's Gorm now.
You
I
could
thought his
have
name was
used your
Moradin.
You could have used your bardic inspiration on it.
I don't think the Bardic would help here.
Yes, let's see. Ba-da-da-da-da.
And I already rolled without it, so I don't want to bother.
Yeah, it's
Well, swiggity claw and completely miss.
Come on, Gorm, help me out, homie! Oh, thank God.
This one here will see Amber and it will clamber over with its claws. A 7 will miss, and that was good damage to Icareth.
Allies are not in the way of a ranged attack, right?
Correct.
Then I will stand right there and
Miss.
Yeah, I guess I'll let it miss.
Unless you get anything that would make it a hit.
Well, I have inspiration, but is it worth it for 4 damage?
Well, that's between you and your god.
No, I'll just let it miss, and I will end my turn.
Amber.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some of these long shoe.
Yep.
These ones.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw incoming. One at the top passes, one at the bottom fails. They go to incapacitated first, right?
Yes. Would it make them prone?
No.
Ah.
Have you?
So I can move through this page, can I?
Oh! They both save.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do
Counterspell.
No.
know something else.
Yeah.
Because Tom said something about elves and whatnot.
What am I pretty sure that?
Oh wait.
Anything else?
That's dope. I think I'm good.
Okay. Zig.
Zig is gonna go. Oh, boss! I think we need to help out their buddy, and he's gonna stab the guy with back tactics. So that's gonna be an 11.
To miss. Just misses, but a miss.
Ziggy can't hit for shit. And then he's gonna end his turn.
5.
Clive. I can't see anything. I can't move through them either, can I? Can I
Can't
make
move through
attacks
it.
from here?
Yeah, you can make attacks. Can't move through.
Do I have a spell slot left? I do. Which one is? Okay, I'm gonna hit the evil one. Try and hit the evil one.
No. An 11 for 6. She'll just miss, sadly.
Womp womp. That's all I can do. Can I end my turn here?
No, because you're on another friendly space.
What if I don't have movement left?
You have movement left, though.
Yeah, but what if I didn't?
Then you should have pre-calculated your turn at that point. Then it would nullify everything you've done after the movement.
No, good to know for future reference.
For however future reference, our guy has taken his turn since then, so as you move back, a 6 misses. Gonna move over to the
Sweet.
evil one. God, it's so hard. But Brutus is right there, ain't he? Brutus, 21 to hit for 5. And the con save, buddy. Wrong end of the pen.
How about no?
Well, whether you want it to happen or not, you're gonna have to do it. You know? I don't want to go to work tomorrow, but I need
Does
to...
Bardic apply to saves?
Text, actually.
Does Bardic apply to saves, by the way? Just by chance?
Don't you also have a regular
Yes.
inspiration
Yes.
still?
Yeah, it does.
Well, yeah, but I know about the inspiration.
No, I think he's used
Anyways.
that.
No, I haven't. Not this session.
You haven't rested since the previous time you used it. You don't get one at the start of every
I
session,
didn't
buddy.
realize the long rest thing. I thought it was session. Like, my bad.
It just so happens that at every session we have enough long rests where it seems sessionally. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright,
This one-
17.
This one on the bottom.
Yep.
How does it look hurt, or is it like not really? That
They're pretty
badly
fucked up.
hurt?
Pretty fucked up.
Well, I am going to surprise
Throw your jar.
RJ.
Yep.
Hush.
RJ, yeah. And then move up. I'll go
36? 36, Tom, really?
No, it's because I was. I do
I got it sorted for you.
I'm going to try and grapple the one on the bottom, please. So
Yep.
I can do that, can't I?
Yeah, part of unarmed attack. For you, 8. Wow, 13. Fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah, he is. He's there now.
I would then like to push him back and follow after him and try and create a gap in, like, so people can get in. So I think I can push him back to. He's on this square.
So you don't want to you don't want to grapple him. You want to use the shove action instead.
Well, if I grapple, I can move them.
Oh, you're going to walk forward with him. Okay.
Yeah. Pick him up and sort of like push him back type thing. Like doing the. But I'm going to be holding him still.
Okay. I've moved him 5.
And then one more, please. And that's my turn.
Okay. Wondering, what did you do with your jar? He's
It's around.
delicately
my
place it
boots
down.
Sure, my boots mean that I don't have to worry about carrying capacity at the moment, I think. So
For real.
How's this one looking?
Pretty fucked up.
Is it like... Is it like
Bloody.
if someone breathed on it, it might die?
Ain't that far gone.
Okay. Okay, then I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna try and get close to it. I'm gonna... Actually... You know what? We're gonna be special today.
Needs?
Aren't we every day?
We're not gonna cast Eldritch Blast. We're gonna try doing this. Oh what my
11
god, you
moments.
have to be actually kidding me? You cannot be serious right now.
And it zoom, other end of the room, just over Aziri's head. Did it else return?
I'm gonna crash the fuck out, that's what I'm gonna do. Bonus action, kill myself.
Well, as long as you do it quietly.
You can't use an attack on your bonus action.
Bonus action, tie and noose. You gonna move?
I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna move up.
Brutus.
And that'll be my turn.
Yes! It's my turn to get absolutely stomped into the ground. Alright, I cast Whack-A-Mole with Trident Javelin.
Ooh! Oh baby, a cripple!
Alright. 9. Let's fucking go. And you know what? You know what I want to do? Just to screw this guy over in particular, I'm gonna do the fucking push attack.
Yeah, it's 2d8 then.
So there's the damage, and then
Let's see.
yep.
It's 2d8, my G.
Oh, wait, what?
When you hit a creature using an attack roll or an unarmed strike, you hit with a nat 20, so this is damage dice, so roll an additional d8.
Oh, so it even doubles the superiority.
Yes.
Yeah, it's similar to Gark smiting. If he gets a nat 20, he smites. See, look at that, guys. Look at that. He finally done good damage. Enough on one turn to kill. We are there's 9. We are proud of you, buddy. You send
And
your
the
body
just goes
flying.
flinging away. You know what? I have action surge.
Oh, he's feeling brave now, guys. He's feeling brave now.
Yeah, I'm feeling. I want to go gambling. Let's go whacking.
You smash one, flies across the room. You immediately turn around with your lightning javelin and miss with 10. We were rooting
Bardic.
for you.
Don't forget the Bardic.
You want to roll the Bardic? You can.
It's a D6, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Never mind. You
16
hit.
Alright. Normal damage.
You turn round after swinging. Guy flies over, and if you spin it round, you just hear in your mind, "Polly want a cracker?" You just like stick it in a butt.
I picture the ghoul as Hurel saying, "Polly want a cracker."
Just a
Who
blank
needs
masked
gods
face.
when you have theater kids?
Did I else your turn?
He's when you have annoying theater kids. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Well, this guy really can't do much else but go for Aziri, sadly. And he manages to miss someone who is literally holding him. Yukareth.
Well, I don't see Brutus yet, but that's fine. I will. I will focus on that one. Does he have half cover or?
That's a good question. Let me check that calculation for you there, bud. I'm gonna say yeah. So his AC goes up by 2.
Okay. Well. I don't like that so much. Oh well.
He takes a 1 damage, ladies and gentlemen. Do you wish to do anything else with your turn there?
Unfortunately, I only have a bonus action left, so killing myself is off That's it.
Amber.
I'm gonna look at this guy
He's gonna look at
very
you.
carefully.
And
I'm
turn.
gonna keep eye contact, and he needs to make a wisdom save.
Is this a spell or a wizard thing?
This
Oh.
is a feature. This is a
Magically enthrall creature as an action.
Shot.
Choose one creature within 5 foot of you. If the target can see you or hear you, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw. Cool. Did anything else your turn?
I'd like to flavor it as like a kind of blow him a kiss. Does he pass?
He does not
Necrophiliac.
react.
Wait, did I miss something?
Hypnotic
Did anything
gaze?
else with your turn?
You can.
The
use-
gaze are hypnotic.
Wait, why? Oh, on that creature. What do you mean it doesn't react?
I said what I said. I
Yeah.
didn't stutter. Are you doing anything else with your turn?
No.
Zeg is up next.
Zig is gonna step inside
Does he see the
Step
devil in
inside.
eye?
and goes for.
The
for
devil
this
in
guy.
eye.
A
Let's see.
13 will hit for 3. Does Zeg do anything
There you
else? Nope, we move over to Clive.
Hey, Clive, now that there's a way open up, we'll get in here. A little crowded here, fellas. We'll just hit the one northern.
Yeah.
Right here.
23
Okay.
for 8 sends
Oh.
him to Spectator.
Solid. And I'll think this is a frightened one, so I'll just
Grappled.
come on over. Well, yeah, but his name is Frightened.
Oh, yeah.
isn't it?
Terrified.
Terrified, sorry. Just
Fright-
loom over and just add to the flavour of it. Spit on him.
You just watch some
Filthy
dust
little
falls
fucking-
down.
Did you just call him a tiefling?
Zeg looks at you, goes, "Why did you
Yeah.
say tiefling?"
That's
Yeah, you
offensive
love
to
it.
ghouls.
You like being called a tiefling. don't
Zuri.
Maintaining my grapple with one hand, I'm going to use my longsword with one hand and recklessly attack.
Yeah. Oh, baby, a cripple. So you just stick it in there, twist, and it goes bye-bye.
And Zig gets the temporary hit points of 8.
Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever you need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There is now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonlance stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Posts, Foundry, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. When there's a go live time, this is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is, firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. On Mondays we head up to the frigid north of the Sword Coast once more to Icewind Dale to face the rime of the Frostmaiden. On Tuesdays we trade the frost with the tropics as we head down to Chult for Tomb of Annihilation to stop the death curse. On Thursdays we keep things eldritch with Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the 1-20 game where I even bring in new dungeon masters to run it with me as a player. Things are getting weird now. Keeping us firmly in the northern part of the Sword Coast, every second Saturday DM King takes me and a bunch of mates through the lost mine of Phandelver where we try to find the obelisks and what lies below. Now things get real fun in 2025 because on Saturdays or Fridays, depending upon where you are, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage. On a Friday it will be 5 PM PST, 7 p.m. CST and 8 p.m. EST. However, on a Saturday, 1 a.m. GMT, 2 a.m. CEST, and 9 a.m. Hong Kong Standard Time, because we have players there. And as a spicy extra bonus, Dungeon of the Mad Mage will go weekly, no more time between. Every weekend, unless something comes up, you will be treated to a Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now, I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game. And you get that experience as the creature goes. The Zig gets 8 temporary hit points.
Yeah, for 10 minutes.
And you stand now here in this room where there's a coffin.
I feel like shit.
You need some healing?
Oh, minimal.
You
And why do you feel like
said
shit?
they were. Oh, sorry.
Brother, I just got clawed 3 times by these ghoulie gads.
You said they were chewing on whatever is resting in here. No?
Yep. You look
Can we see corpse?
Yeah,
Because
as I was going to say
it's
there.
unusual for them to eat something that is already dead.
I was going to say there, as you look at this thing, it is a corpse, yep. It's a nod upon corpse, yep. The clothing, however, not indicative of a standard priest. It makes you think this person was probably quite high up in the religious order.
Oh, a high priestess, isn't it?
I did not say priestess, I would like to point that out. He added the S on his own.
Yeah, that's because I'm basing this all off of tarot cards, I'm assuming.
I'm pretty sure he added 2 S's there at the end because he just
And also
like
an E,
SS so
don't,
much,
don't forget the E.
Speaking of 2 S's, how are you doing, Eucharist?
This lid is broken, right? Can I fix it with mending?
Probably be there a while.
Before you do that, I want to rob her corpse.
Ah, here we go.
Oh my God.
Straight archaeology.
Clive will try and stop. Wait, what religion is this one?
As in this person or this
Do we
body?
know?
As in Hurrell or the body?
The body, just general ziggurat.
Not a religion you've seen before.
Clive will sign. I'd like to not rob this one's grave. You know, obviously it's a high priest, and we should respect that.
Brutus shrugs and
Uh,
backs off.
You could rob all the other ones, so.
Does anyone like translate this? I'm assuming.
No one translates it.
You should have
Brutus
fixed
shrugged
it.
at Clyde's signing and then walked off.
Yeah.
You should also translate it as he's repairing the lid.
If Rose just sort of like raises an eyebrow and like looks at the corpse and looks at like Clive and he goes, "Why?"
High priestess. Faith. Important. Reminds me of home.
Well, would you rather we respect the dead in some aimless culture, or find something useful and stay alive to tell the tale?
I'm staying alive regardless of what you're doing. If you're assuming you're going to die without, you know, disrespecting the dead, I'm sorry for you.
It's not necessarily the case. Just things.
Oh,
could
if
be
it's not the
useful.
case, then let's just go. We'll mend the coffin and then, you know.
Rose like eyebrow twitches. He just looks at him.
Aziri looks up from the bodies she's looking at and looks over at Clive and says, do you think, you know, those candles that you put the money in, do you think you might find something to put in those in the rest of this place?
Like,
I don't know. You looked at the holes the most. Could there be something like a key on that person? If they're high ranked, would they have a key?
now this is a moral dilemma. He'll sign.
A dilemma for the
I'll
whole
leave the
expert.
room and you do you. This is beyond my tenets.
This is your sin to commit.
And
Go
he'll
staple some
stand,
squirrels or something.
he'll stand guard outside the door like a bouncer. If they find the key, good, but he won't try and look for it himself.
As soon as Clive leaves, Huriel just starts rummaging through the corpse.
Jesus Christ, it took you like 2 seconds.
In the body boast, you find a jeweled necklace, 2 bracelets, 2 flasks of water, a bronze key that doesn't seem to have any indentated like those little slots that are on a key. It looks like a blank. It looks like a blank. And a staff.
Yay.
Wooden staff that the wood seems to then bend up and crawl around. It kind of looks like a little flame.
Huriel sort of like looks over at Amber and beckons her over. He's like, wants her.
What's up, sorry?
Anything in here that might be useful magically? Do you think? You're the expert.
Okay. Arcana or investigation or insight? What do we need?
If you want to find magic, it's Arcana. It's giving an aura.
Fuck
Well,
you.
there's some magic. I suppose I could sit down for 10 minutes and get you some more information if you need.
You might-
I suppose it can
we might
wait, but
We might want to rest. Zig's hurt.
Mm.
Brutus is hurt. I don't think anyone's
Yes.
unhurt. If we just sit
That's
here and rest for a bit.
Who is hurt the most?
Technically Zig,
Probably
but
Brutus.
technically Zig, but Zig's only got 11 hit point maximum. Brutus is up there as well. He's just on the cusp of bloodied.
If,
think
out of
Brutus
character,
bloodied.
if we look to take a short rest, we can use hit dice to heal. So
Yeah, but if we
wouldn't
take a
need-
if we take a short rest, I can cast Cure Wounds first and just get it back.
Yeah,
The
sure.
pact magic slot, and then there's 1 hit die saved, or potentially 2.
True.
If only Brutus would be here. Where is he?
Oh fuck, I don't have hit die left.
lost our pet.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
I know someone else.
Someone
who
who
can-
might, someone who might want it then.
Here you go.
Oh, I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's a 2nd level spell.
Goody.
That's pact magic. Pact magic.
Oh, goody.
You
Fuck.
got 25 hit points back.
Bitch, you're only missing 5.
Pact
Well, there
magic
you
you
go.
cast at the highest level, regardless.
Okay, I'll take the 5 extra HP that is from
Fucking
A.
heals the wizard, missing 5 HP, but the bard at 10 who's bloodied, with also no hit die, is just
womp.
standing there.
Well, you should have said that you don't have hit die.
I did, I just said it.
Well, maybe just too late then.
No, it's okay, it's funny.
Shall we
It's
have a
funny.
short rest then?
It's hard to be the bard, you know.
Just before we rest, Azuri would use her sword to sort of like just sort of poke through the 3 bodies of the dead things we killed. Is there anything on them, or do they pretty much nothing on them? Like, do they have recognizable clothing, or do they have?
I don't
Or
recognise
anything
any
like that?
clothing, but they've got 40 gold pieces on them.
Okay, cool.
Can I cast detect magic virtually while we wait? While we sit
Yeah.
down?
while she does that, did Itchy fix the coffin lid?
Sure.
I'd like to sign to Aziri to help close the coffin if she is willing to. You know, to respect the faith.
She will help you over the short rest, but currently she looks like she is very slowly with her tongue out counting the coins into sort of small piles. Yeah. So you can assume she will help you over the short rest, but
Piles of 2 and the slightest noise makes her restart.
yep, pretty much.
He'll wait on that then. He's in no
Man,
rush.
Clive just let crimes happen while he wasn't looking. He's just a real cop.
Yeah. I literally said you are traveling with an actual cop earlier.
I know.
To his knowledge, you upheld the law.
See, it's perfect. I'll get the rookie to
Yeah.
watch tomorrow. So, ritually, because God forbid Ruby crack up a spell, so I've got to look at her fucking sheet. Ritually, there is magic in that coffin. Many schools of magic. From everything that is not the necklace or the bracelets. Yeah, everything's not like that. Yeah, final answer. Only the necklace and the bracelets are not magical.
Awesome.
Does the ring?
There's no ring.
The signet ring that Horo has.
You said sovereign ring.
Sovereign ring.
Oh, see, I thought you meant in the body. Yeah, no.
No. What does that give off?
Nothing.
Oh,
But the brooch, I think we're just looking at all their collectibles.
The brooch is
Yeah.
giving magic. It's giving aura.
that thing. What flavor?
Good fucking question. Gonna go ahead and say abjuration.
Oh. Well, I let Horrell know. Is it? Wait, we can short rest and just figure out the magic values of it anyway. I'm not gonna lie. I am no longer awake or mentally here.
No, you've been mentally here to begin with.
A little bit at the beginning, maybe.
Well, is this ring something I can like attune to at all?
The ring.
I try to use
The
not
ring.
the ring. Fucking the brooch or the. You said it was like the staff that was magical.
Everything bar the necklace and the bracelets.
Mm.
So the staff has magic coming from it. The brooch has magic coming from it. The key has magic coming from it. And the water has magic coming from it.
Interesting. Well, I don't suppose I can attune to water, so I'm going for things I can hold on to. I'm trying to think if this is something I can like use as an item. So the staff and brooch being those, like. Can I like? Is there like any connection whatsoever that I could like feel that I can like connect to, or is it more just like a thing?
Both the brooch and the staff seem to be trying to pull you deeper.
Awesome.
Wait, there's a magic staff?
Yeah.
But you only get one.
Yeah. Well, I already have a sword, so I'm gonna take that brooch because the wizard, he'll like offer the staff to Amber, and it's like, I already have enough on my hands as it is. If you want this, you can have it.
suppose I can have a look. Fuck it, I'll attune to it. What's the worst that can happen? During the short rest. Are you counting damage?
Roll a d51.
I'm sure fucking
15.
That sounds like a curse. I love it.
This
Minecraft
here,
Curse of Vanity.
this here is an empowered staff. It has 6 charges, and it is filled with a cantrip. You can cast the cantrip 1d6 times, and that's per day. It recharges at dawn, and if you expel all the charges, roll a d20. On a 1, it loses its properties and becomes a non-magical quarterstaff. The spell, the spell in the staff is prestidigitation.
Hell fucking yes. I got a fucking broom.
It can only be used 6 times a day.
It's a demented broom.
Oh, it's
Hell yeah.
fan-fucking-tastic.
It's a free shower that you can take wherever you want to go.
See, look at all these uses already.
At least it's not like Firebolt or Toll the Dead or something I already have.
I'd just ask you to re-roll at that point there, let's be honest. It's not a leveled spell where having another one for free is going to be useful.
Did you just take 16 damage?
Temp.
And that there, I
No.
was Enspelled, E-N-S-P. So it's an Enspelled Quarterstaff. Q-U. Q-U. Spell Quarterstaff, adding it to your D&D Beyond sheet. And then if you just want to use it to add it to your thing, there's no image for it. Hurrell. Yourself, however, funny shit possible for everybody else. This is now the brooch. A brooch of shielding. You have resistance to force damage, and you're immune to magic missile.
Yes!
So you're resistant to the damage that you do, and immune to a spell that's never been cast on you. But you know,
I can fix that.
I can fix that.
well, it's a bit late now.
Should we
I'm
try
one of
it
the,
out
like,
by
3
casting
creatures.
Eldritch Blast at you?
One of the 3
Resistant is not
creatures
immunity,
that is
but yeah.
resistant to force damage.
He's okay with that. As
Awesome.
I'm in D&D Beyond sheets, it is updating things as well as I'm putting things in. So with it, once I'm done, we can all go ahead and take a short rest as needed.
Why did I just heal?
God forbid people fucking listen to me. Bam.
Oh, if Azeri would help, I'd like to do the coffin thing.
Yep, yeah, she would by now.
Oh, apparently I also did not have any hit die remaining. Where can you actually see how many hit die you have?
Next to your hit
It's your HP.
HP.
Ah, okay.
There we go. And then I will throw this onto wherever Amber is. Amber has the spelled quarterstaff.
Oh, and everyone also gets inspiration again, because after every rest.
You do everyone?
Hurrell also has the same background.
Wait, I would?
Yeah, for it, the water. This is where that thing comes in where it's a bit weird. So I was going to say it. The water is 2 flasks of holy water, but given that it can do radiant damage, I'm just going to go ahead and deal that as a magical item unless someone says otherwise.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, that makes sense.
How much it was?
The 2 flasks of water are holy water, so I'm deeming them as magical items because they do radiant damage against certain people. For everybody else, though, we'll go ahead. Someone want to roll me a d8, please?
D8.
Nice.
Never mind.
Zeg gets...
Well, roll the d10, so...
Yeah, just take 2. Don't worry, that doesn't bother me. Zeg heals up. He'd either use 1 or 2. So we are all good on everywhere else on that rest up. As then the 2 faith devout strongyans lift the lid and place it back on the now looted corpse, but you know, that's a secret between all of us.
Yeah, Clive doesn't know.
As the body is covered up and an hour has passed. What do you wish to do?
I suppose continue, right?
Are these
Yeah, where do
candles?
you go forward?
They are candelabras, yes. They are unlit.
Are there candles on the candelabra?
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go
Eldritch
back. to bed.
blasts it.
I am. I'm too tired to stay awake.
Right. Catch you then. Speak to you next week.
I was thinking of using the tinder box, but apparently that's just one use.
The cinder box?
The tinder box.
Oh.
Huh? Why is it only one use? Makes no sense, but okay. And then I'm not going to light the candles.
Quinn, you have access there. The ruby sheet.
Yay.
And I'm back to being Zeg. Yay. I guess.
Alright, let's continue then.
Oh, Gark, I've missed you. A man of action. You push on through. Hello, hi, Vox. So you pass down the corridor.
Oh shit, I
a
forgot
ghost.
about the mist. Shit. Okay, well
Pass
whatever.
down the corridor. The ghost of a human man shimmering in a shimmering crown and a regal attire appears before you. As he raises his hand, he gestures towards
What?
you. Go no further, lest this cursed monument overtake you. Only death awaits in these halls.
Can we
Clive
help
was saying-
you in some way?
I don't recall auditioning for Hamlet.
What's Hamlet?
Where's the ghost? Oh, right there. Hello.
I am cursed to haunt these halls indefinitely until time ends.
Can we lift your curse in some way?
Would shooting you help your curse? Like, maybe we just have to kill you again.
No.
Do you know in a way in which we are able to lift your curse?
You must slay Zargon, but you are not ready.
By the
Who is-
way,
Who
why?
is Zargon, and why do you say we are not ready to slay him?
I was just like you. Young, foolish, buckish,
Don't say it.
and then
Rudy.
when I came down here with my friends and took an oath to Gorm, and I failed some 100 years ago.
Side eyes Brutus. Cool.
So, so if I may ask, does that happen to every worshipper of Gorm, or
Only those stupid enough to descend to the Undercity.
Oh, thank God. Okay. By the way, what's a Zorgon?
Clive.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
What? No, he's talking.
He is that which destroyed this city. Did you not listen to the priest and his stories?
I mean, he didn't tell me what the thing looked like.
You'll know it when you see it. But
Does
by
it have
then,
to do with those
it's too late.
Sorry. Does it have to do with the masks we've been finding on people? Aside from the Gorm ones?
Everyone here wears masks. You must be more specific.
You know, one-eyed, horn, teeth.
Yes. That is him.
Oh.
Does-
Hey boss, I
does
think I
this-
did a smart.
Does this Zargon Solomanga thing, perhaps?
We missed like half that sentence there, Chief.
What does Zargon fellow have to do with the soul manga, perhaps?
The fuck's a soulmonger?
That's what we want to
That's
know.
the question, isn't it?
Clive will sign. I have 2 questions. I have 3 questions.
Because you speak
First
sign
one, do you
language?
know
Why
language?
does
Yeah.
this one throw gang signs?
Oh, here,
Funny that
let
he
me
doesn't know
translate for
sign
you,
language,
Clive.
but he does know what gang signs are.
There's always been gangs.
I was a
Yes.
Alright.
cop in my past life.
I was
Hopefully
once a
someone is a
hoodlum.
translator, but he'd like to ask first, what happens if we slay you?
Ifras will translate.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was waiting for.
I come back. I
Well, that sucks.
always come back.
Okay, Afton.
Second question: are you tied specifically to this hallway?
Yes.
And he'll point down this hallway, not the entirety of the hallways we've been going through.
This hallway here is my hallway. There are many other like it, but this one is mine.
All right.
Well, how can we beat Zorgon then? If we're not ready.
You need a montage. Train. Overcome. It requires more power and faith than you have right now.
So, do we go down the ghost hallway or do we back the fuck up away from this?
Well,
I'd rather
you
not
quite
die.
literally gave a reason why not to go down the hallway. So Clive will. He doesn't know anything about spirits, so he'll just back off.
This
He doesn't know what
hallway's
they're
a
capable
dead
of.
end, by the way.
Well, there's a corner, but
And that corner is a dead end.
Well, let's go see then.
Yeah, I'm not messing with that.
would love to see how this turns out.
You know, here, I'll watch safely from the top of this hallway. You've got this, Yick!
You got this, yick. As you go to the end of
I'm
the
gonna
corridor, you
immediately
see
turn
that
to
it's a
head.
dead end. And then it shoots off immediately to the right. And as you keep going forward, I don't know if your dark vision goes that far.
I can see all the way up to here.
Then you can see that it does in fact lead to a brick wall. You keep going further and further. You can see once more that it turns on a right-hand turn. And then you see as it
Clive
goes
will
down,
assume he's dead. And we'll just continue on.
it is in fact a dead end.
I want to summon the staff again, so that I can take like 10 foot in front on the floor and see if there is anything going on here.
Standard ash stone, my friend.
Nothing here.
Not
Okay.
fine.
Then I will do the same on the wall over here on this side.
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
And the wall on this side. Oh,
You push it forward, the wall seems to swing open into a tiled mosaic.
I'll just have a quick look. Guys, Aziri, there's a room over here.
That's
Okay.
new.
Zig, will you go and tell the others that he found a room apparently?
Yeah, as you go to move forward, the ghost kind of places a hand out as you're moving forward there, Ziri. Horrible creatures are haunting the burial chamber of the king and queen. One claims to be the queen. Be careful, if nothing else.
Oh,
So it kind of like runs back down. You know, Mrs. Erie and the other one with they're going down the dead end hallway. Like, could someone just like, I don't know what to do.
We're all just like
Kaziri
gives him
went
like
down as well.
a dead-eyed look, and just sighs and goes, "You exhaust me," and then just walks away towards the hallway.
That's fucked up.
Oh, I'm moving like 3 people to 4. Oh, I'll
Um,
move
Am I
second.
allowed to see in this room?
Yeah, it's a full store. Full wall.
And I will.
Oh, okay.
I will also hit the floor over there with the staff.
Nothing happens.
So up to here. Nothing happens. Okay, then I will resummon the trident.
Clive was saying, why didn't we listen? What is wrong with you?
Are you touched in the fucking head, bro?
We have to help her.
Well, yeah, but she specifically said don't go in there.
Give me a sec, I was gonna quickly jump to the toilet.
That's what she may have said, but she still wants to be freed. Sometimes people deserve to be helped even when they are afraid to ask.
who are you calling a shit?
That's how we ended the world.
The spirit
Wasn't that a he?
looked like a she to me, but I don't know.
Sounded like a he to me.
I think that was just because it was a ghostly voice.
Maybe.
It was the ghostly undertones that just deepened it a bit, you know?
And no, Clive, she told me that there are dangerous creatures inhabiting the king and queen's tomb. You should be careful, and one of them claims to be the queen.
I believe she said cairn, not tomb, but small difference.
What's the difference?
You gotta
Well-
fucking die, mate.
A cairn is technically the cairn would technically be a building, while the tomb would only be the room itself.
You have to build a tomb, so why are you nitpicking?
It doesn't matter, but she said cairn.
Calvin's Karen.
Took my guys like 5 minutes to figure that one out on Monday.
If I die
Actually,
here, I'm haunting you guys.
I will also hit the wall on this side with
Oh.
the trident.
You hit this one, there's a straight through and through. And in this particular area here, red and white checkered tiles along this floor corridor. Along this corridor, red and white tiles checker the floor on this corridor, and cracked frescoes of courtly scenes decorate its walls. To the east, the corridor is blocked by a pile of rubble from which a skeletal hand protrudes. Though that's not shown in the art.
I would also hit the wall over here on this side.
As you step forward and push into the wall... Hold on, Gark. Make a dex save.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh no.
You take 14 points of slashing damage as you all just watch as he steps forth and the ground just juttizens down and two huge blades just whooshing and just run straight through you.
Bruh!
What is the point of tapping everything if it doesn't work?
You tapped the wall, you stepped forward and tapped the wall, you didn't tap the floor you stood on though. So,
I wanted to ask if you could make a little drawing of where the rubble and the skeleton is.
Looks like here.
Yeah, all the way over there.
Oh, I can't see that far.
Even with a torch, no one could see that far. Like, I don't know why they didn't give it two separates.
Okay, I'm not going to move further.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yeah. I'll throw 21 on you just now.
Clive will sign, should we investigate the hallway down south before moving into the trap-filled throne room?
I would suggest looking around here first.
Okay, go do that then.
I will summon the staff again because that has a bit more range, and I will tap both the wall and the floor.
I'm gonna say they've got the same range on it here. I don't think any of them technically have reach. You're tapping. Good news is, you tap in front of you and you tap the wall. Nothing happens on the wall and nothing happens in front of you as you give it those taps. No.
I'm also tapping on the side, and I want to also tap both walls.
Yeah.
So on both sides.
Step out, and then as you tap the wall. Oh, good news, Walks. Make a dex save.
Really?
You think he would learn from previous mistakes, right?
He's so insistent in tapping everything but the places that are trapped.
I will whisper to...
You take 9 points of slashing damage as another set of huge blades.
What did I do? If I'm tapping the walls and the floor, what am I tapping that is...
You can only tap one at a time, and the way that you're moving, you said, I'm going to tap the floor. So you went, I'm going to tap the floor, and then I'm going to tap the wall, and then you moved here. You didn't say you were tapping there. You tapped here, then moved.
Oh, I said specifically I'm tapping the wall, the floor over here all the way, and the wall on this side.
To tap the floor over here, you first got to move to within there. As I've stated, you don't have reach.
Yes, I do.
Does your weapon have the reach?
Earlier, I summoned the staff.
A quarterstaff? Because if you're using your packed weapon, it has to be a staff, and quarterstaffs don't have reach.
I mean, what is it that I
quarterstaffs do have reach,
that I
actually.
was summoning the whole time?
Quarterstaffs do have reach, actually. That's new, I think. I don't know. No one's ever used a quarterstaff.
I have.
No,
I don't remember them having.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure quarterstaffs did not have reach in 2014 rules.
They did.
Wait a minute, I'm looking at quarterstaff now. I don't see anything about reach.
Yeah, me neither.
That's the thing.
I think it was
the one that
else.
Ribby has reach.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be right. I'm literally looking at the thing. It's only versatile and topple.
It was a pike, sorry. It was a pike that I was summoning the whole time.
A pike. So, for you to reach, for you to reach there, you first have to step there, and you
No,
say you're
if
going
I'm
from here to
standing-
there.
If I'm standing here, that is 10 foot, which I can reach.
Yeah, but your order of operations was you stepped off and checked to the floor, to the wall, and then this floor here. That was your order of
No, I
operations.
was standing here, then I touched the
You
wall
touched
over
that
here,
wall, then you touched
floor
that square.
Here,
Getting a
here.
headache.
Your order
Then
of
I moved
operation
over
didn't
here.
suggest that to me from the way I'm watching your mouse, so I'm taking it as is from watching the way your mouse was going.
I moved over here first.
I'm
Touching
taking
all
it
of
from
the-
the way I've seen the mouse go and the way I've seen you talking, man. That's the way I'm
That's the
taking
whole-
it, and that's the way I'm keeping it as lying there, bud. If you're...
That's the whole point of taking a spike, of taking the pike.
The whole point of taking the pike, however, the way you're moving the mouse and showing me how you're doing it and how you're saying it. You said you're doing the floor, then you're doing the wall, and then you're moving. That's what I seen your mouse do, that's what I seen the pings go. I've taken it off of that. That's the way I'm taking it, and that's the way I'm keeping it lying.
Yeah, for sure I'll be specifying that I'm tapping every single tile in the future.
Then if you're going to do that, I'm going to ask you to use the X tool and actually show me the tiles you click in the order you're doing it. So that way, use the X one rather than pigging, for God. Get a little hand for it. There we go. So that way I can see, and that way the order of operations makes sense.
The wall, over here, the wall. Oh wait, then I have to move over here. Oh, sorry. I have
Your
to
walls
move
are
one
fine.
over there. I'm still touching the walls.
Walls.
Now I'm touching this
fine, fine.
floor, this tile.
In here,
Then I can move one further. I can move this, the wall over here. Then the tile over here, over here, over here, over
make
here.
perception check. You're tapping the wall and tapping the floor. Seems fine.
And the wall over here.
Yep. Did you give me the perception check for everywhere you've been able to reach with the stick as you've been moving?
Then I'm taking another step.
Make a dex save. Any creature that stands on it. The good news is, as these blades come down, you manage to jump out the road just in time. And take no damage.
I want to also highlight to the party every tile where, so that's this one, and this one that are trapped.
Let me color. So,
And this one as well.
yeah. You've marked, oh, I'd say 2 in blood. And 1 as you've swung it away.
Then I will move. Wait, I've tapped all of these here.
Yep.
Then I will move over here.
Yep.
And I want to tap these again.
Fine. You tap, 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 make a perception check. We'll call that for your next set.
I also want to tap the wall.
The walls as you are tapping away. You're all just kind of hearing that same like tick, 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 tick. They all seem rather solid to everyone else's ears. And yourself.
I think I would be able to notice the pattern of one line of traps, one line not, one line of traps, one line not. That seems like a repeating pattern. So I want to... Wait, can I jump from from standing? Yes, right?
Yeah, I think you've only got a set amount as to do with your strength. I know standing jump is different to running jump. I influence initiative per day. I'm not jumping. So long jump. Okay. Make a long jump horizontally. Your strength score. You move a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 foot immediately before the jump. When making a standing long jump, you can leap only half the distance. So your strength score is 8, so
8.
you can jump essentially like 1 square.
That doesn't seem very useful.
Really doesn't on a 5-foot grid.
Do you have 10 minutes here? I think we have 10 minutes.
I don't know, what's everybody else doing? Does everybody else feel you've got 10 minutes?
Clive does not want to wait 10 minutes to see his ally get sliced up, to be honest.
I gotta watch that.
Okay, well, if you have 10 minutes to watch that, I am ritually casting this right here.
Apparently I do.
Oh, wait,
I was
sorry.
watching this
Ritually,
the way
so I
that someone
still have-
watched the car crash.
What's everybody
and
else
I'm
doing?
casting it here so I can step on it and then step over.
I'd like to sign whether or not we should investigate the southern hallway and come back at some point to see if there's a mangled corpse lying in this room or not. He's not signing it to you, don't worry.
Okay.
Probably best to have
You're a
patience.
little far away.
Clive.
Sorry?
Probably best to let him have pace and patience. Let him. Is the word cook? Maybe he'll do something.
Alright. He'll sit on the floor then. He'll tend to his sword, check out the bandages, clean it, whatever.
You do tensor
See, we will
floating
leave-
disk to do what exactly, by the way?
I
So you
just
will
put
leave
it in
it to-
the... It's a tensor's floating disk. How many of these can I
1.
summon at the same time?
1.
Yeah, I guess Huro will put Raza on the bows.
Because it's not,
with violin or something.
It's not concentration, and it's for 1
If
hour.
If you use it again, it disappears, I think. Or you just summon it to your hand. Don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only 1.
I don't see it specified anywhere. But
I'm gonna say 1.
but it can move, so actually it's fine.
It moves by following you, however. So...
Yeah, okay. Oh wait, but actually like this? So the plate is over here. Can I run from here to here over the disc to take a running jump?
Yeah.
Okay.
You run and jump?
Well, I would first step here and try out with my pike these 4 tiles here.
Roll perception check. It seems fine. Sounds like everything else you've tapped so far.
Well, that doesn't mean so much. Yeah, I'll walk back over here and then running jump to here.
Yep, so you run, jump.
So over
See-
this tile,
You can see
assuming
the
that it's
gravel.
also trapped.
Do a flip.
You look now, you can see part of the ceiling has came down at this particular point, and there is the long dead skeletal hand sticking out of the rubble.
Nice.
And it would be possible to climb over the rubble, or is it blocked off completely?
It would require you to dig it out.
Hmm.
I'll quickly just
I want to tap the wall over here and wait, what was it? R? No, X. So
Yep.
the wall over here and these tiles.
yeah. Roll perception check. Seems fine as every other volume floor you've tapped so far.
And I'm not far enough away from the disc, which is right there, to actually get it to follow me. I guess I'll need another 10 minutes to summon another one.
Oh my god.
And the next one would...
Do you sort of watch the special ed class takes hold here in this dungeon?
The next one would go here on
Yeah.
this tile. And then I'll walk over it to here.
Big ass pile of rubble from the caved in ceiling.
I'll tell the party that there are traps like every second row. So here, 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 and here, and that they should jump over those. And I will start clearing some of the rubble over here, and throwing it on the traps, or at least where I think the traps are. So here, and then if these traps are covered, then I would want to throw them on these traps.
So, is all watch as he does this, and do you all follow? Or do you all just
No.
stand and watch?
No, it looks like it's blocked, correct?
Yeah, but it looks like he's also digging away at said blockage.
Sure,
Should we go
but
after
he could not get through. He could bring it down on him. No, it's fine. Did you say there are like murals or pictures on the walls?
Yes.
Without going close to them, is there any sort of like story aspect to it, or something that stands out from just where we're sort of standing in the time that Itchy's been doing this?
It looks like a royal coronation.
Okay.
One side.
Itchy. What?
Yeah?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to clear the rubble so that we can pass through.
What if you can't?
Well, we'll see that afterwards then.
You
Oh,
can't
sorry,
see a
you'll be
way.
fine.
You can't see a way through.
Can I?
It's pretty thick. You reckon it would take you about an hour alone?
Is there any hole in the rubble where I can see through, or do I not see all of this here?
Yeah, you don't see all of that there. I don't know why there wasn't a wall put in place prior to that.
Okay, yeah. No, I don't know what's behind this, behind the rubble.
I'm
I
just
assume
saying.
it fell because of a trap, not because of a bad ceiling. Can I, with the help of my book... Wait, where is it? Here. With the help of my book, I would want to see if the rubble did indeed fall because of a trap.
Yeah, make a history check or a... Yeah, make a history investigation.
I'll go with investigation. That's a +5, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the book gives you a +5.
Yeah, 17.
I mean, based on the way the body is, based on the pattern that you ascertained, very trappy. It's given that vibe for certain. And given that this is basically covered from ceiling to floor, however, it's hard to see any other mechanisms or such. You can see like these slabs that have come from the ceiling as well. But given the fact that that's a skeleton's hand, and given the fact that almost everything else you've seen in here has been in some form of decay, for all you know, this could have happened back when all these dead people were alive. Definitely been some time.
Instead of working on this for an hour, I will get some help for 10 minutes and work on this for half an hour. Well, 40 minutes, I guess, if you include the 10 minutes.
Do you think he's dead yet?
10 minutes of doing a ritual cast here breaks the time down now to 50 minutes.
I think we've been here for what?
This thing can't help me.
45 minutes.
Can't help you in much of a meaningful way.
Well, it can pick up rocks and move them.
Yeah, yeah. However, you've spent about a minute or so doing this, trying to convince everybody to come over, and now you're spending 10 minutes to ritually cast. You've barely started.
Who was I trying to convince?
The party.
I only said what was here.
And then you
I
were
didn't
asked
help
if it was trapped, and then you done your research in regards to your trap.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, 50 minutes.
Well, okay, yeah, I agree with you. You should have just left him. I don't know what he's doing.
You look down this corridor, guys. It is a long stretching corridor. You've seen similar.
Well, Itchy, we're gonna go and decide to take this passageway down here. You okay to stay here and work on that on your own?
Yeah, I'll be fine. And by the time you get back, it'll be safer.
Okay.
You step on out of the room there, and as you take a look, you see that there is a bronze lever on the wall. A singular lever.
Is it up or down?
It's currently in the up position. It would have to be pulled down.
I mean, up might be the activation. Clive will stand up on his feet and follow.
Yeah, I'm getting bored of waiting with this guy.
Miss Amber, you sure have party down with the barrel of dumb rocks, as my mama would say.
Yeehaw!
He'll sign. Want to see what happens, or just leave it?
I don't know what it does. I'll look over at the tieflings. Do any of you have an idea what this might do? And I point to the lever.
Hoorah, you go touch it.
I'd rather not. The only one I think might have an idea is the wizard.
I am extremely smart. However, that there is a lever in a wall. And if I was always told one thing about a lever in a wall, usually there's some form of electricity that goes through that, and all you gotta do is pull it, and bang, electricity. Now, I don't see no electricity in here, so I reckon if you pull that, that's probably gonna go ahead and open some kind of door somewhere. Probably somewhere close.
Like
This place is
electricity.
not very... Lightning in a bottle there. You're too stupid to understand. Don't you worry. That's why I pay you to do the muscle and not do the think.
Who's giggling?
I feel like I've really encapsulated this character, guys. It's mine now.
I mean, you do a way better
pull the
than
lever.
As you pull the lever, the floor in front of you just angles down a little.
Oh.
As in,
I think
that way.
Clive will sign. I think this was meant the other way. That we're supposed to come from that side.
It
Well,
looks
you
very
see that
similar
was
to like the
going towards
previous
us?
mechanism that you saw. Icareth, you also hear...
Can I try to figure out what that sound is?
It sounds like a mechanical reset.
Of the traps here, or is the sound coming from ahead or
Behind you.
behind me? So it's probably these traps that are, well, not these two because those were not set off, but these three over here that are getting reset.
That's what you hear. As you are looking down, I guess I now need to play Brutus. I've got to play the dynamic duo here. There we go. The threesome now.
So, does the corridor slope down away from us, or does it look like it's just open down, and if we were to go into it, we could be going down beneath us?
It looks like similar to the way you came down here, another one of those.
So there's probably a room underneath where we are.
Yes.
If I push the lever back up, what happens?
You push it back up, you watch as the floor raises back up once more and goes flush with the rest.
Clive will sign that if we go down there, it might be useful to keep the kid here in case we get stuck and they can, you know, pull the lever back up again.
Yeah, brother, it does seem like your friend Icareth is very much like a kid in a candy store. We could leave him here. Are we really losing much?
Yeah.
Thank you, I'm here all night.
He's doing his own. He said he was fine, so, you know, surely.
Oh, we could go further down. Yep.
Yeah, I am going to take a step forwards, but with the mental preparation that if anything happens, I'm going to try and jump back to where we are, type thing.
Yep.
And try and take a step forward.
Maybe we should investigate the hallway first before going downstairs.
Take a step forward, expecting that drop, and you do kind of feel just that little unease on it, but it is quite solid and doesn't seem to give way.
And then I just cautiously do the same thing as I go all the way down. If something happens, I try and jump back away from it.
Yep. You aren't moving.
If a trap causes damage, is the damage caused by the person who installed the trap?
No.
Dungeon DCs would make you think so. You just come to this corridor and you watch as it immediately pings left. I guess I'm playing all the fucking tieflings. Tieflings then.
Doggle. You just keep them clustered together.
As you see a
Clive will
door.
sign, just quickly checking this one out. Big
I
hallway.
mean, they all look
Okay.
the same anyway.
I listen at this doorway.
As you listen in upon the doorway, make a perception check.
Yeah. Well, perception.
It's quiet. Doesn't seem like there's anything big behind said door.
And it's the same type of door, stone with either a handle or a nail.
Yeah, stone with some rope and a nail.
Drugs, and I try to open the door.
You push the door open. Painted walls of this room depict scenes of a throne room where a well-dressed councillor advises monarchs. In the centre of the room lies a wooden coffin riddled with bite marks and a gaping hole.
Can I put my head through the doorway and look up above onto the ceiling type thing?
Yeah. You look up. 10 foot. It is quite barren. The frescoes don't seem to go anywhere, and there doesn't seem to be any holes or such.
They're the only holes in the coffin.
Yeah, there is a hole in the coffin. Your time on the farm lets you believe that it has been some rodent that has chewed through this.
I will get my way over to what's on the wall here and have a look at that.
Yeah. As you take a little look upon the wall, it's the same sort of mural in that regard there, but it seems to be more so in a time of war. As the king and the court are wearing armor.
You said there was a hole in the coffin,
Yep,
or
yep,
was
yep.
it just a bite marks?
There's like a hole chewed out of the coffin, yeah.
And through the floor as well, or just through the coffin?
Just through the coffin.
Can I peek inside the coffin?
Yeah. You peek inside the coffin. You see 4 rats that immediately rush towards you. I'm gonna say roll initiative, but I'm gonna say it in such a way where we're not gonna really roll initiative. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna ask everybody for a standard ass dex check. Rat got 21. Got
With everyone, I'm assuming you don't mean ich für das.
No. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I suppose is the phrase I'm looking at here. But in actuality, in this case here, nobody's bothered to follow you up there, so that's neither you can't help it that that's happened. So Rat's got 21. Zero got 22, so Rat 21.
Surely he can kill him.
22. Oh, look who finally came back. Are you getting in on this or no? You're there, you can technically see it.
Oh my god, my thing.
Oh my god, Zig got a 20.
My thing is like bugging the hell out.
I guess I'll roll Brutus as well. That Brutus got an 8, that tracks.
Oh, that's why I have Amber selected. Whoopsies.
Amber gets an 8, Brutus has the higher dex, Brutus wins. Just roll a d20. Just roll a d20. Ten, sweet. So then. So, let's just kind of treat this like a loose initiative. Ziri goes first as these rats scurry on out.
Moving over.
Yep.
I pull out my 2 axes.
Yep.
And then I'm recklessly going to try an attack.
Yep.
So, first one.
And Gone with the Wind.
And second one.
Gone with the Wind.
That's my turn.
Okay, Rat will go ahead and just bite at... Oh my god, wow, that's nuts. Okay, so Gark nat 20 for a total of 9.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh shit, moves you. And then second Rat will come down here. And 17 for 6 on a Ziri. You would
not raging anymore, am I?
No, spent 20 minutes watching.
Yep.
So, look that off. That is the rats gone. Next up is who got a 20?
Five, right?
Zig got a 20.
Zig got a 20.
Oh.
Zig will run on into the defense of Miss Amber with his spear, and he will roll to hit. A 15 naturally will hit for whatever the damage here is, a d6. Nice. 5. Total of 5 damage on the little guy. He's the only guy to make an attack that does not kill. Make of that what we will. We then move over to Hurrell. Hurrell.
Hell yeah, brother.
Ay, ay, ay.
This is a lively session, to say the least.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally. We'll take the one next to you, Monfrey. Eldritch Blast, nat 1. Fucking love it. Moves over to the side, move over to Brutus. Brutus walks on in, sees the one by you. We'll go ahead and make the crossbow attack. 25 for 9, we'll kill. He'll step over to the side, then Amber will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, jump on the coffin.
Wait, didn't she get an 8?
Yeah, Brutus also got an 8.
So
Brutus has a higher dexterity.
Is Clive just not allowed to
Oh fuck!
act?
What did you get? Shit, sorry, my bad. Thought you'd been. Apologies.
I don't remember, 15 or something?
50. You got 15. Yeah, on you go. On you go. Yeah. Fuck her. Do you?
I mean, Amber. I'll probably. Can I try an animal handling? Like grab it and.
Sure.
I'm not sure how to handle rats, really. Actually, never mind. He wouldn't do that. Sorry, it's not in his nature.
18 for 5 sends to the realms, and we all get 16 points of experience.
Hail, yeah, 16. You said. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just carrying those rocks, and I'm like, hey, I suddenly feel more experienced.
Manual labor.
Looking at the pictures in here, we've seen. We saw that skeleton with fancy armor. We saw the noble warrior sarcophagus, which we didn't interact with. Does it look like this picture and those other two things are the same type of armor and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah, Quincy didn't restart the computer. Ah. That's it.
So, can I give a proper look into the coffin now?
Yeah, yeah. There was once a body in there. There is now just a skull.
Just a skull. They ate the bones as well.
Rats' teeth constantly keep growing, and therefore they do have to file them down, and they will file them down on anything.
Alright, fucking hell. Is there anything noteworthy about the skull? Actually, yeah, Clive would take it to inspect it in his hand in case anything happens.
What type of chamber are we in here? As you take the skull, you hear a small little smash as you pull it out. As you look upon the ground, there is a monocle. As you look around the frescoes, the person advising the king also seems to be wearing a monocle.
What do you reckon
Welcome
the odds
back.
are that this thing is sentient? He'll point to the monocle, sign. Fucking hell, he doesn't speak sign language. Sign to Zero to translate, hopefully, that Hero might like that. He himself wouldn't take the monocle. He's still opposed to grave robbing.
Sure, I will pick it up and go and give it to Huro. Huro the magpie.
That was all that's in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, they ate fucking everything.
Is a skeletal hand an object?
Kinda.
Then I'll use this on the hand.
Yeah, he's mining.
And just to clarify, in case you didn't understand earlier, I want to make a path with the rocks, like over all of these traps, so that you can like walk over them without setting them off.
Okay.
I don't trust that.
Like stones in the river.
As you are doing this, doing the little hiking, the little stone masoning, you hear some steps from behind you. You hear a voice. I do say, these doors weren't open last time. No, they were not. Why are they doors open? The ghost didn't tell anything. He hasn't spoken to me in a little while. You there? What are you doing?
I'm cleaning up.
Redecorating.
We're renovators.
Not again.
I hate it.
We say covered in blood.
Third time this happened. See, you can see the very end of this corridor, so I can make these two known to you. You see two figures that look a little something like this. As they do, they move.
Oh god, they're
where
ugly.
the doors were.
Oh god, they're ginger.
We have a proposition for you.
You're not my type.
What would that be?
Have you ever heard of
The Muffin Man.
the Muffin Man?
Muffin.
You see, we've been tracking him for years. I never thought me and Amber would find him again.
Have you ever heard of Uzumagaras?
The manga drawer?
Chorus.
I don't know Uzumagaras, no. How do
Well-
you spell this?
USAMIGARAS. It took me like a good solid 5 minutes to figure that out.
Like this?
Swear to fuck, it's
Okay.
in his name, and if I spelt it wrong.
You did.
See? I just ain't the smartest, man. But it's it looks like it. Yes, wonderful, wonderful man, wonderful god, wonderful. Amazing. This is his rightful tomb, you know. This was once his city. Would you care to maybe know more?
Not again!
I mean, if you would like, you can tell me more while I continue my work. There's quite a lot still to do. Or you could come help me. That's also an option.
Oh, we're not going to help you desecrate our king and queen's corpses and chambers, child. No, but
That's a great.
how about you just... you come to ours and we can talk about this like, what would your people say? Civil human beings? Civil people, right? Civil? You're civil, right?
Quick question. How do you feel about Gorm, hypothetically?
We're not there, by the way.
You're not there, brother, Pepsi. Yeah, you're elsewhere.
Oh, I thought we were all in the same spot. I'm sorry. I apologize.
He says this to you and like puts a hand over. You want to make a wisdom saving throw for me there, buddy?
Oh no.
Yeah, suggestion spell.
Oh, even better, charm person.
Oh.
He looks at you, Chris. You fail. Why don't you come over here and I'll tell you all about him and his glorious empire before it fell to those other dastardly bastards.
The charm spell. It's the charm effect I'm under, but that.
Friendly.
Do I
to you.
have to? What?
So you're classed as friendly towards him, so now he's a friend offering to give you some information. He's saying, oh, over here, I'll give you some more information. Stop desecrating our queen's corpse, our king's place. Come over here and I'll talk to you for a moment. It's that
But
paper.
I'm not desecrating anything. I'm just cleaning up. Wouldn't you
This-
prefer the
No,
hallway here to
no,
be
no.
clean?
They're buried for a reason. They're dead. No, we don't want anybody there. No, we need people to kill Zargon. Come, let me tell you about Uzamagras. Maybe you'd like to join us. We are, after all, the better of all of them. You know, we didn't cause the city to collapse. Gorm did. I would say you see his face get angry, but, you know, he's wearing a mask.
Yeah, sure.
Does this happen while we're? Sorry.
Let's sit down and chat. Unfortunately, there are traps behind you, so
Oh, no, I set them myself.
okay. That's very interesting.
Again, we don't want
But,
people desecrating our king and queen's tomb. Simple.
I suppose that makes sense. Do you want to come sit down next to me here?
Oh, no, 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 it's not safe there. Not safe. We caved that ceiling in years ago. Believe me, there was a lot of TNT and explosives. It's not safe there. Come to me where it's safe.
How far have I been able to cover with the rocks so far? Like which of the traps?
You're like... I'd say here-ish, really.
Only that one?
Yeah, they haven't been gone like 10 minutes. They walked down a corridor, pulled a lever, walked down a corridor, get into a 6-second fight. It's been like 3 minutes at best. You seem to underestimate how long 10 minutes truly is when you are playing with time here.
Okay, fair enough.
Can we continue in the meantime,
Yeah.
or is this all happening while we're fighting the rats?
This is going to happen whilst you're fighting the rats. As you take a step forth and like he grabs your hand. Come now, boy. Come on. Me and my brother here will show you what's what. They start to move. The other one can look at you. Hi, yes, hi, welcome. So, tell me, would you like to be revered?
Not really.
Or would you like to hear our tale? The tale of Uzamagras.
Yeah, of course. I'm always interested in hearing more about the people around me. And right now, you are around me.
We'll have to go to Arigia. Are you okay to follow us?
I can follow you, yeah.
Oh, come on
He was
then.
never seen again.
But
Get in this white van!
shouldn't we? My friends
Of
went
no
over that way.
importance. We're your friends now. They abandoned you.
No, they didn't.
We did.
Are they here
we did,
now?
We did.
Look, they even closed the door on you. How terrible. They want you to rot and die here. But we
Gaslighting
don't.
him.
We
Accurate.
need a good, solid friend. And we believe that you are that friend. We have so
Not
much
only
more knowledge to impart. We were the
Not
great
being around
bookkeepers.
someone the entire time is a better type of friendship than doing
That
so.
works
I
all well
wouldn't
and
call this
good.
abandonment.
That works all well and good when you're maybe out in the streets. But you're in a big, wide pyramid that goes deep underground. And they left you in a trapped corridor. What
Yeah,
type
he was
of
like
friends leave someone in a trapped corridor to die?
Someone's not to die. I was working very safely.
It's not safe here. Look, there's your blood. I can see the... Look, it's not safe. But you'll be safe with us. We'll take you to... What was that name again? We'll take you to Ariga. They'll tell you everything you need to know. And you will be much better off, or you will be the smartest person second to Ariga here. I was going to say the smartest person here, but maybe after 20 years in the library, sure. But we can
Why are
impart
they
that
luring
knowledge.
when you're a child.
You may even get, is it in the pocket, one of these. A nice shiny silver mask.
Quinn, have you seen our party? We need the talking down.
Yeah. Someone get him a leash. Backpack leash.
And who is this? What's his name again?
Origia.
Yes, who is this?
They are the leader. They're the ones who run this place. If you're not in league with him or us, we will have to sadly show you the exit. You're not permitted to be here. Your friends aren't permitted to be here either, but if you are permitted to be here, you can bring some friends in. You know, you show them
No,
around.
my friend actually does have permission to be here.
Your
and
friend
we are
has
here with
no
him.
permission to be here because Origia is the true leader of this place. And therefore, your friend is here under false promise, as are you.
Then we
We'll
have to let them know.
That's reversed.
We will find them, we will show them out or show them to it's okay, but they need to
I'll
see
go
a
find
good-
them right now and
It's
ask them to come.
they're gone for now, it's okay, there's me and you. And that's a wall.
I can't abandon my friends like this.
You're not abandoning them, they abandoned you.
I don't see it that way.
That's probably not a good thing, and maybe you should sit down with Origia and discuss this further, as that seems like a lot of trauma if you're used to people walking away from you, leaving you, and you don't see that as abandonment. That is textbook abandonment, child. Did your mother love you?
I think so.
He thinks
Thinks
he
it was crazy.
thinks so. He thinks he doesn't know. Origia would love you. Come, feel the love of a warming, welcoming community, and then invite your friends, and we can all be friends together. What do you say?
Yes, but it would be best to invite them first.
We don't need them right now. We'll find them the same way we found you. We're all over. They'll be fine. You have my word, and my word, that no harm will come to them. Even if they kill some of our brothers, we will let that transgression slide. Because we are loving and caring. Unlike the
Killed one of your
warring,
brothers?
unlike those warring heathens of Gorm. They kill anything with a pulse.
What do you mean with killed one of your brothers?
If they kill... We don't know your friends. Your friends could be violent sociopaths.
No, they're not. They're very kind people.
I
All of
said
them.
could. Why don't you come with us? We'll introduce you, we'll get the ball rolling, then we can all go out together as an entire group, all 20 of us, and we can look for your friends. And you can let them know how well we've treated you, and you can let them know that they're welcome here, provided you accept Origia. What do you say? Friends?
Yes, of course we can be friends.
Then come
but
on, let's go. You've heard the warnings. Come on, it's gonna like places an arm like round your shoulders. Together, come on. You and me.
Why
and
don't
me.
we go this way together?
That way is not the way we need to go, though. We need to go back towards the Jester's resting place.
Back to the future.
Rest his soul. And then we can meet up with the rest of them. Going that way, that leads to Zorgon. And if your friends have went that way, I'm sorry. We can send out a search party to find their corpses, and we can give them a funeral, and we can treat them correct under the Uzamangius, but they're dead.
Zorgon
You
is
need
this
a
way?
new family now. Come on.
Did
With us.
you say that Zorgon is this way?
Zorgon is that way, yes. You
Then
really
we definitely have to go this way.
don't need to go that way.
Yes, we do.
No,
The
you
spirit
don't.
over here needed help. She could be freed by
The spirit
killing
over there
Zorgon.
can't be freed. They were cursed by...
by Zorgon.
No. There's another group's name. I need to go further on in the book. Hold on, give me a minute. There's like 4 fucking cults in this place, my guy.
Trying to gaslight an autistic man.
They were cursed by Madara. They won't leave here. They're sent there to get people to come in and feed Zargon. They and the worshippers of Gorm brought Zargon to our community.
Well, then we have to go kill Zargon.
You
Come, let's
can't.
help me. Help me and my friends.
Zargon is a god. You cannot kill a god. Please. They're
Right,
gonna,
then we'll try.
remove the mask, and you can see a tear rolling from their blue eye. Friends are dead, and I don't want to lose you. Come with me. We can train you, and you can exact your revenge on the god. But you could not move. Why is that rubble moving on itself? You could not move the rubble on yourself. And you expect to fight a god and win? I watched as the god took my mother, rest her soul, and it just twisted her like parchment and ripped her apart. She was our strongest warrior.
Seems like you need
You are weaker
a
than
better
her.
god. Well, may Latender's light guide her?
Come with us. Your friends are long gone from this world now. It's time you move on.
Well, it wouldn't be that long. It's only been 10 minutes.
He could kill them, and he sunk this city of over 2 million people in 1
I want
minute.
to open the door.
You open the door. Where are you guys at, by the way? You've all killed the rats and all that now.
Well, you said it was.
That
at
rat
the same
combat
time,
took
so
6
it's
seconds. I don't want you to sit there and tell me that took 6 fucking seconds. It took 6 seconds to cast Charm Person.
That's why I asked. So I figured we couldn't move.
I don't know. I'll now
thought
let
really
you
ask, can
now
you
let you
go
make
first?
your movement. Worry not.
Well, just check out the next room.
Yep.
We'll sign. You want to listen in again or just barge in?
I can listen, yeah?
I got my arrow ready.
You can make a perception check if you wish.
Just try and
Gotta find
the
this
sheet.
room. Oh damn. Nothing. Quiet as a mouse.
Oh, good. He did say it'd be about an hour, wouldn't it? So we've got lots of time.
You look in this room. An open ivory coffin lies in a niche on the east wall of this burial room. Frescoes of court life decorate the walls, focusing the Queen's elven handmaiden.
Did you say this is the Queen's coffin?
It looks very regal. It might as well be, yeah.
And you said it's open.
It's open. Pepsi,
Is
your
there
hands
any?
Pepsi, your hands up.
Oh, I don't know why my hand's up. I didn't hit the button.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
It's okay. Go, continue, sorry.
How do I turn it off? Sorry.
H.
Is there any, like, aura coming from it that we can sense? Either temperature or just unease. Maybe make an insight. I'm not sure. But like,
If you want to
sense if
insight
there's
check
something
the
wrong with
coffin,
this.
yeah. Oh, we insight check everything in this campaign, bar the people.
Well, I'm not sure if you can insight for like gut feeling. I don't.
No,
know if
I
it
allow it.
is
I allow it. Like, at this point, it's funny
Well,
to say
it's
you
fine.
insight check the mirror and all that shit.
Like first of all, insighted check the pigeon once.
It does feel a little off, based on the information that you've been given about a wandering ghost saying she's the queen, and this is a very queen-like place, and it's just lying fucking open. I'll
We'll
say, however,
look to Zeri and sign. Do you reckon we should desecrate this? Would that be smart?
I will say, however, so you also do look at it and you see the frescoes. These are very well painted frescoes. So much so that you can see that the woman who is the queen in this is eyeing the king rather wantingly.
Okay.
I haven't been desecrating places. I've got an urn. I don't need to pick one of these up.
Oh, sorry. We'll rephrase it. Do you reckon the spirit might be tied to something in here that we could use against it?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm scared. But sure, yeah, you know, he'll walk up to here, see if that feeling of off-putting grows stronger as he nears the coffin. But I doubt it does. And from a small distance, like, glance over. I'm not saying, like, get in there with my knitted fingers and pull it apart, but just peer into it a little bit.
There's nothing in there.
I will then put in there.
Don't say it.
Say what?
The wrong thing.
I don't know what
Yes, you
the
do.
wrong thing is. No,
Yes, you do.
I don't. I'll put in bird egg. Forgot where I got it from, but I know that I said it. I'd use it as a gift, so I'll place it in there.
Didn't you not give that to Artist Cinder?
Who?
You gave that to someone in camp, I'm pretty sure.
Oh shit, it's still in my inventory, I forgot to delete it then. In that case, I'll rip out a page from my journal, write down, apologies for intruding, we're trying to find our way out. Light to Lathander, praise be. Place it down in a coffin and say, alright. Hopefully that sorts it. Well, you won't see it, he'll sign it. You know, a little bit of diplomacy goes a long way. Especially if it's in the form of a handwritten note in your temple.
Sure.
1 IOU.
Well done.
You are moving on through this particular beautiful area. You see, you're not going to believe this, another door.
Lieutenant.
Yeah, he'll place his ear against it, let's see.
Quiet.
We'll open it.
This particular room here. This acrid smelling room is littered with decrepit wooden tables bowed under the weight of heavy jars. In the corner, rotten winding cloth fills a stone bin. Fuck, that took longer than it should have. You enter this room, you get a good whiff of all these chemicals. You also watch as the shadows stretch on out and up, and you see two literal shadows emerge as you were in there. As
Oh, sorry.
No worries, you were there, don't worry. As this happens, we move on over to the guys over here. The mage As you go to reach for the door, he like grabs you, puts both of his hands on your head, holds you, places his forehead on yours, and looks in your eyes. You open that door. Things see beyond there will be enough. Kill even the strongest man. Your friends are dead to that one-eyed behemoth. Sure, this is what you want to do. You
Yes, of course.
can't believe me.
Even if there is the slightest chance of them still being alive, which I'm sure is the case, then I need to warn them of the danger they're in.
And he like turns you round and like holds you, like arm over, and holds you there, and it's like he pushes the door forward. As the door opens, in front of you is a 10-foot wide pit. Standing in that pit, let's say it's maybe 15 foot in front, is this. Make a perception check out of curiosity.
Hey, Box, do you have a backup character ready?
God.
I'm pretty sure I know what's going on here. Should I
Make
use
a
perception or
check.
arcana?
Perception check.
Well, perception is not going to go so well. Usually.
You hear something as he opens the door, and you kind of hear something. You see, he like immediately like leans forward and like slams the door shut. I told you. Takes the mask off and as he looks at you with the tears down his face. Dagon has killed your friends. Why won't you listen? Let's pick this shit up next week.
Oh, how dare you leave us on this?
Oh man.